guys, and welcome back to Once Upon a Time in Blackpool Season 2, and I'm your host, the one and only Tom Smith here. Free kick now, Bichu to take. What a goal! Brichenko's time as a free kick taker is over. Bichu, I said it, he is the man. What a free kick, the man will do it. We win 1-0. What a start to our season. Try and launch a counter over Boller to Hardy. Hardy on halfway. Can he find someone here? He finds Herbie Kane, and Herbie Kane has scored. We got 15 minutes left here. It is Stoke 0, Blackpool 1. So even a full-time whistle goes. Stoke City 0, Blackpool 1. The result of our season so far, ladies and gentlemen. Beat now down on the left here with Boller. We're trying to create something early doors. Herbie Kane from distance. Herbie Kane. Every time he does it, he is warmed up. It's a 20-yard blockbuster. I can. This is unbelievable. Then Bailey now comes inside. Kane again! What is going on? Herbie Kane again! It's unbelievable stuff. Everyone is a world, ladies and gentlemen. Between us now, Fonzo's played it again. Play it across perhaps. Bennett's gone in. It's a penalty to Blackpool. And Herbie Kane's going to take it and get the hat-trick. Herbie Kane, 35 minutes gone. Peterborough 0, Blackpool 4. We still haven't conceded a goal. This is crazy. Bailey, can we find the place? Can Herbie Kane? I was saying, can we find the space? Herbie Kane finds the space. He can find the space. His fifth goal of the season. As we head to the international break, this could put us top of the championship. Well, just before we get started, I've been summoned to the boardroom, and normally that's bad news on Football Manager, but in this case, they want to offer me another new contract. So I'd like to gauge your opinion on whether discussing a new contract we're obviously pointing this time. I think that's a fantastic.
Yes guys, welcome back, and sorry I am slightly late. I was on a live stream on Leicester Till I Die television on another YouTube channel, and I did wonder if the show was going to go slightly longer tonight, and it did slightly, but I managed to duck out and get back here because we're all ready for this, aren't we? It's a big one tonight. If you've been here so far, and thank you to all those that have, thank you for all the likes and the views, obviously. This is the 12th live stream of Gillingham. We're in our 4th season. I've updated the graphic in the bottom left, as you can see. And we're potentially 10 games away from being in the Premier League, which is way ahead of what we were expecting to be doing at this point in the save. So, yeah, we've lucked ourselves, perhaps. Maybe more luck than judgment. I think we've had a nice system. We had a nice team we've managed to build together here. And we've put ourselves now within 10 games away of getting ourselves to the big league. Don't forget to say hi in the chat, obviously. We like to, make it more of a community feel and also talk about Football Manager, football, whatever else you like. And, let's take you through where we are. So, we are currently on a 15-game unbeaten run, right? As we'll go to the schedule here. So, last episode, we only lost, actually, to Stoke in the FA Cup third round, which is insane. We actually played, I believe, from Coventry down sort of time, and we did not lose a single game, including some big ones against Southampton and Leeds, who, as you can see in the table here, are right amongst us in this automatic promotion shout. So, it is going to be a big night tonight. If we go back to the schedule quickly and have a look, we haven't got the easiest run of games. We've got Stoke next in 3 days' time, who are in 7th place. So we might be getting off to a tricky start there. Brentford at home, who are in 6th. Birmingham, who are in 8th. We've got Ipswich, who are in 5th. And we've got Bristol City, who are in 10th. And we've got a bit of history of Bristol City. They've done very well against us. So it's going to be a very difficult task for us, but I'm still hopeful we might be able to achieve a miracle tonight. I do worry if we fall into the playoffs and say Southampton are there, we might be in trouble because they've got a supremely good team. They've got players from Real Madrid in there. They've got a Premier League quality team. Can we compete with the second bottom budget in the entire championship and get this club into the Premier League? So it's going to be a big one. Because of that, we have been gambling a bit as well with the finances. As you guys know, the club finance has been very important to me in this save. I've been saving money where possible, not spending, to get this overall balance into a healthier spot. And as we see with the projection, if I quickly remove myself so you can see the full scale of this, here's the webcam stuff. We're projected to still be in a minus at the end of this season, but however, with that being said, I think we've still got saleable assets now, which we didn't have 2 years ago. So I think that puts us in a position where we could even move on some of the squad just to balance the books. And then we can maybe have a chance at maybe getting this team into the Premier League, right? So it's going to be a big one tonight. Hopefully you are all well. It's good to see a few viewers in already, and hopefully we can do what will be the impossible. Now, there was one more thing from last episode that happened, and that involved this chap here, Evan Easton, who was a chap that we have tried to get into the first team. I think he's got a lot of potential to maybe grow here as well. He's not brilliant, don't get me wrong, but there's something there where we'd probably like to keep hold of him for the moment on that wage in particular as well. And we had a falling out, sadly. However, he's now decided, if I go to the inbox, he wants to withdraw his transfer request. So I think he got a bit hot under the collar and has now decided, no, I actually want to stay at the club. So I'm going to accept his request and we'll deal with him later on. I'll accept his apologies. I did wonder if that would be the case and if he would actually, come back around. But there we go. So that is at least one little drama sorted, bearing in mind we've got to go on and, keep building this squad. The other thing I am doing as well, looking at the staffing, as you can see, I've only got 2 recruitment team members. I've suddenly realised I'm going to need to find some more scouts, because while we found some good players and done some good business in January to really boost this team up, I think we need to get some more scouts and expand our network to find more young talents. To be able to bring in Premier League quality players is going to cost a bit of money for us, but we need to keep building this team, right? So hopefully we can bring in more players like down here, for example, Strappholt, who's come in, who's a bit of a young player, who's got a lot of potential for us. Managed to get him for, 165,000 from Croatia. Need to be finding talents like that if we're really going to push this team forward. But Leon Ali, hello there, hope you're doing well. Leon, hope you're doing well as well, my friend. Honestly, big one tonight. 10 games away, but if we lose any of them, and we're on a beaten 15-game stretch, my friend, we might have trouble in getting this automatic promotion spot. So it's all or nothing tonight. It's the biggest stream so far. And of course, if you haven't seen any of the past ones and you're interested in some of the things that happened in the past, like I say, you can go back. I've left timestamps in the description, in the comments, not the description. And then you can literally pick up from there and you can see the little bits so far. And I say especially look at the 2 Southampton games we've had, because both of them have had last minute drama that has changed this table brilliantly for us, but it could have gone the other way. But let's get to this Stoke game now anyway and get onto this, guys. And once again, thank you all for being here. And let's see if we can do the impossible. Obviously, if we get to the playoffs tonight, we will play the playoffs tonight. That will definitely happen. So feel free to grab yourself a drink, grab yourself some snacks, settle in, load up your Football Manager game, do all that jazz, and let's get to what's going to be a big one. Right, Amari Hutchison is back fit. He was a big signing for us in January to come in for very cheap, actually, for £300,000. Of course, he is now our highest contractual player on £18,000 a week, which is giving me a bit of a nosebleed. Bear in mind I'm with Gillingham, right? But anyway, let's see how we get on here. We're going to go for Setford in goal today. I'm going to pick the team. McCracken as our backup goalkeeper. Right back, Hutton suspended after he got that straight red against Southampton, which was really insane. So Jerumi's going to come in today. It's going to be our new back two of a Banquet and Furhelge, who's been utterly superb since he joined the club in January for £100,000 from Sunderland. Honestly, we're doing some really good business here, just bringing in little bits of quality to support what has been a very good team effort so far, really, in the circumstances. Ikomi, our new signing as well in January, can come in at left back. I think he's the most Premier League level player we got, but that's mostly in his mentals. Maybe his technicals aren't quite there. He'll grow, though, I think. Then the tag team in the middle of Bate and Zukon, who have become our midfield duo. Tazand, who has been very good as our regista as well in this system. He will miss out because he's still injured at the moment. Ibue has been amazing since we signed him on the free transfer. He's forced his way past Phoenix Patterson, past Duarte into that position. And now we've got an interesting decision because I might mix this up. I think maybe we'll go Hutchison. Despite not being fully fit, he can do 75 minutes. Axel Dongan, Van Axel Dongan, Amarucho. He's got so many names, this guy. We'll put him on the left today. And up top, we've got an interesting dilemma because obviously Kunta Mesnikov has been superb for us this year. However, he wanted a wage increase, which coincided with me signing Jorg Pascal from Villarreal, who has since come in and started scoring in a higher frequency to Mesnikov. So I think we also have got to make a decision here about maybe offering him a new deal or not. And at the moment, I'm not sure when he's got this amount of time left on his contract, it's the first priority. So with that being said, though, I'm actually going to go with Venegor Hesselink today because he has been superb since he's come in as a young player for us. Obviously, the son of the famous Jan Venegor Hesselink, who played for Celtic and I think Hull City and other teams and was a bit of a legend there. Nice to see Ben Knight's back, able to be picked today. I might not pick him though because he's got 45 minutes maximum and he's just coming back from a broken leg. So I think we'll leave that. Got to get Declan Glass on this bench as well though because he normally comes on and can do us a job. And I think from there we're getting pretty close. What have I got centre back wise? Right, I need wing backs. Let's go for Malarkey today. I think he's a bit more silent. We'll get Patterson in there as well, and I think that will take us to. And let's get to the first game of the night. Who have Southampton got? A lot of tonight is going to be looking at Southampton. They're away at Blackburn, who are 19th. We did check their schedule last time, and their schedule is a lot more easier than ours. So the pressure is all on the underdogs to do this. But let's get to it now. Thank you again for being here. Leon Ali, your medical staff are very lacking compared to Championship. Yeah, they do, mate. It's very true. They're limited by the abilities of what I can bring in from where the club status is, right, as you know. So we need to look at that again as well. But there we go. It's always lovely to see such nice average match rating. The manager needs to be praised. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. It's been a very good system, to be fair, mate, honestly. And I'll show you now as we get to the match here. It is a 4-2-3-1, but I've slightly chinked it, or changed it just to have a register in there. Just say to the boys, we've gone a good run lately, so let's go out there and try and make a difference. If we can now, it will take Gillingham to the Premier League. Yeah, this number 25 bait is actually a register role. So what he does is he adds a lot more going forward and coming around from the back, and that's made a massive difference. And we play a high press, because realistically, we're not going to be able to compete with the big clubs by defending them. So I've gone for an attacking method, and as you can see, we are currently second in the league. And how we're ahead of Southampton, I really have no idea. But let's get to it now. Stoke in their away kit today. Got a strong team in their own right. We got sold out stadiums for the first time in this save because I wanted to try and bring in more revenue that way. However, we weren't selling out until this season when things got a bit spicy. Jerumi across. Ibue's there straight away. Come on, guys. We've got to take the pressure off these players now to try and get this job done. I think this is the way we're going to complete the job and pull off what will be a miracle. I'm nervous about a playoff run, though, I've got to confess. Gets in front of Johansson, the Stoke goalkeeper there. Great finish into the back of the net. A lot of what we do is trying to make the fullbacks overlap up here, even though this is the Stoke team. Get the two inside forwards coming in just to support the one attacker and the attacking mid, and then we can literally dink balls across, as you'll probably hopefully see here again, and use our technical ability to find that space. Amarucho's gone down. It's a penalty. This is a good start for us, and look at the players playing well so far as well. It's going to be Lewis Bate, first one of the season from the penalty spot. I've suddenly realised our normal penalty taker isn't on the pitch, so I wasn't sure who was going to be taking that, but luckily it was very composed from Bate there. Great finish into that corner, sends the keeper the wrong way, and we're off to a good start here on 15 minutes, and that's relaxed the nerves a little bit, hasn't it? So we'll take that, because you can get a bit nervous. I need to settle down a bit. I was a bit late running into the show today. And obviously we've got to keep an eye on this Southampton result as well. Jerumi here doing some good hold-up play, back to Abanqua. Bate as well, trying to run with the ball. I want to run with the ball, run into space and just change the game. I don't want us to be static and just playing in a set way. I want us to do things like this. Venegor Hesselink. He's offside. That's unfortunate. But when I signed this guy, I saw his raw talent and I thought if we can give him some minutes here, he's got the potential to maybe grow into a Premier League standard forward, maybe an international one. And to get him on a free transfer last summer was excellent business, good effort. Johansson has to make a good save there again. It's all Gillingham so far, isn't it? And Stoke have been one of our Achilles' heels so far. And it's going to go back against for another corner. As the commentary in the bottom of the screen says, Stoke have got their backs against the wall right now. Ibue down to Hutchinson, back inside. Cleared away, but they've got everyone back in their defensive zone here. Here comes Akomi using his pace. Oh, and over the top. Our Achilles heel is actually the fact that our right back and left back have bad positioning. There is no doubt about it. However, they've got pace. I like the pace effort. I think if you can use that pace to come up and down that line to win balls back, and they can both tackle, which is really good, right? Don't let your performance levels drop, honestly. I think now we're in a good position, but one goal can change it. And as you see here, they have had a few shots on target, and we have had games before where we conceded one and we got a bit wobbly. Zukon, Jerumi, attack is the best form of defence, and a good save from Victor Johansson there. Superb stuff. But I'm liking the match rating so far as we return to this tonight. Hutchinson in again. We got two corner options with the short corner and the long corner. Southampton just taking the lead against Blackburn. That's disappointing. We need them to slip up as soon as possible to help our cause here, don't we? Wiley comes down here and he's got a shot. He puts it over the top. Lucky for us. And I think we might consider some changes now. Hutchinson can only play 75, so let's get him off. Maybe Duarte goes in there, Fred, because he's actually played quite well there so far. And I think another change on the left here for Patterson as well, who's rated at £8 million, which, bear in mind, we bought him for $9,750 from Fleetwood, is a remarkable bit of progression for him. And even if he's slightly concerned about his playing time, hopefully there's a saleable asset there, right? Corner in for Stoke, towards the near post. Cleared out, and it has been jammed in by Jallo. It's hit Zucon apparently and gone in. And all of a sudden, that dominance for 70 minutes doesn't look so secure, does it? Into the back of the net, took a deflection off Zucon. Unfortunate in the circumstances, but there we go. Leon Ali, my methodology is the complete opposite. Back on cautious. I'm going to have to change, mate. If I get the team in the Premier League... Oh, and Abui scored again. That's the thing he's been good at this year, Abui. Honestly, the amount of goals. He's a top goal scorer and he's not a forward. He's been superb at cutting inside and putting him in the back of the net. Once again, just takes it round the man and puts it right across. I'm going to have to change probably to your sort of strategy, my friend, because I think if you get to the Premier League and try and do this, we're going to get utterly destroyed every week. So we're going to have to look at tactics at some point later in this and try and build something that's going to be a little bit more considerate. Perhaps 2 formations, one where we can take a lead and one there where we can hold on to a lead. Looks like Blackburn pulled a goal back against Southampton, but I'm not sure it's going to make too much of a difference here. We're going into the added time, and we start off with another win, I think, but we've got one more highlight. It's going to be Bate to take a free kick. There's a one-man wall for Stoke. That guy's tall. It's like Peter Crouch. Ball in, a banker off the bar, and somehow he didn't manage to put it into an empty net. It was taken off his toe. But we get the win. What else can you ask for? 3-1. Good start. Well done, lads. Happy with that. Keep it going. 9 games to go. Southampton did win by 2-1 despite Blackburn coming back here. Leeds must have dropped some points here, actually. Yeah, they drew 0-0 with Sunderland. So actually, there is still a chance we could win the league, because Leeds were miles away earlier on. They must have been about 6 or 7 points clear of us. It was looking like they were going to be untouchable at the top. As we head towards Middlesbrough away next, which should be a game we should be able to get a result from. They've declined massively in the last couple of years. So, interesting one tonight. Can we achieve the miracle? I really should have got my suit out, just in case I need to do the playoffs, right? I'm wearing my Leicester shirt from the last show because I need to get here nice and quick. Financial update, we're still losing about 900,000 a month, which is a bit frustrating, but we can balance it out with player sales. That's always been the idea here. And we won a Manager of the Month award. That's the second one in a row. This unbeaten run, guys, has given us 2 Championship Manager of the Month awards in a row. I'm really happy with that. That's superb. That must be like my 10th in now at the club, honestly, because I've won many throughout all the different divisions, as you can imagine, especially winning League 2 in year 1, winning the League 1 playoffs in year 2, and then last year coming mid-table in a bit of a shock as well. Ajani Birchall's had a good month here away on loan at Rafe Rovers, so that's good. Not that he probably can feature in the Premier League, but might be some resale value there anyway. I still quite like his core attributes. The problem we're going to have is try and buy the rounded players who've got everything established. It's very difficult with the budgets we're going to have to work with. Dressing room atmosphere is good. Managerial support is good. That's good. Going to leave the scouting for the minute. And like I say, hopefully we can get some more scouts in so we can cover more of Europe and see how we get on with that. Leon Ali there, I use regular wing-backs and wide centre-backs with a ball-playing defender in the middle, midfield duo, ball-winning midfield and attacking playmaker, 2 inside forwards and a deep line forward on support. Sounds quite good, mate. What's your save at the moment? Put your save in the chat there, mate. Middle directness, regroup on possible loss of that sort of conservative play. Like your strategy there, mate. I might be similar sort of thought process because I think actually the wing-backs, maybe like complete wing-backs as well, would probably suit the abilities we got for the players in the team, and maybe adding the third defender is not a bad shout, actually. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I will test out this formation and just see how it gets on, but, you know, we'll probably find out very quickly if we get there. The Premier League isn't going to deal with it very well. But 200 games in management, that's amazing. Brilliant stuff. I'll take that. And once again, Setford. For years, we struggled bringing in a world-class goalkeeper, and we got him on a free from Ajax. I mean, and I was so worried he didn't want to sign with us because he said, I don't want to sign for this team because of your position. And then when we finished the league that year, he went, oh, no, you're fine, you're great. You're a championship team in contention, so he signed up. That's brilliant. I'll give Ben Knight not the telling off for that one because he's only just come back from injury, and he's normally done a bit better. Right, we have got some options here. Olafajana's got a very good ability of scouting players, but the problem is, can we get work permits from Nigeria unless they've got Nigerian and English dual citizenship? So that's something to consider. Ricardo Coutinho, I mean, it'll cover Portugal, but once again, we're not getting the best options here. So we'll continue the advert for the moment. It's not really a disaster now, because obviously it's the end of the season. We need to look at this. We have lined up 2 Scottish 20-year-olds to come in as defensive midfielders who are probably more likely to go out on loan or maybe be resaleable assets down the line. But we have started to consider some business already here. But let's have a quick little refresh of this bench. Now we've got a couple more players back towards fitness. I do wonder if maybe Ben Knight's got to come back today. Still 45, but we've got to get him out there. So Declan Glass can drop out for this one. Patterson, I'm not too worried about keeping happy, or Temensnikov. So I wonder if Tazan should come on as well, just in case we get a problem with our register role. But anyway, no real changes here. Looks like Middlesbrough have gone for a very similar team to last time. Obviously, we lost a bit of connectivity down the left because Akome's come in instead of Adamola. But Adamola is good with pace. His first touch at this level is starting to get us in trouble, so we've had to make a quick change there. But let's get to it. Now Stephen Gerrard is managing Middlesbrough. My God. Anyway, I wanted to pick up where he last left off, gentlemen, and let's get to what will be a big one. How we match up against the defensive mid in Marine today is going to make this game right, so there we go. Leon Ali, Build a Nation, Rabotni in Macedonia First Division. Interesting. 9th season, I just lost the conference final for 40. Oh, that's brutal, mate, but well done to you for getting them to the conference final. That's remarkable work. Some other saves I've got coming up in the channel in the future will probably delve into more of that sort of territory. But at the moment I wanted to start the first live stream with like a Gillingham from League 2. Team with a bit of rust on it. Let's try and get them, up into the top division. And then from there we'll make some decisions about what comes next. I've also got Dunfermline Little One in a very similar format. Nothing flashy with all the graphics you get with a lot of Football Manager creators. Just lots of just quick cuts between what would be a live stream in theory. And that's going well so far as well. And I'm kind of doing a mirror of the formations intentionally between Scotland and England for that at the moment. If Boué comes inside, Hutchinson's in. Oh, it should have been his first goal. Good save from the goalkeeper. Hutchinson's more of a left player, I know, left winger, but I think he's got an opportunity to help us out in attacking mid as well. Venegor Hesselink goes close and it's the crossbar there, which is good stuff. I'm liking the pressure early doors here at the Riverside Stadium. Hutchinson down to Amarucho. Fry to come forward now, plays it out for a throwing. That's good. Middlesbrough have not had a good season. They've really declined from last year. Morris, they try and play out from the back, and Venegor Hesselink. I like the instinctive nature of what we're trying to do here. And if you'd asked me at the start of the season would Venegor Hesselink be our number 1 striker, I probably would have said no. So well done to him. McGree, but he's offside. I like how they didn't even wave that as a goal. They literally decided that. As Southampton take the lead in their game. So once again, the pressure's back on us, everyone. Amarucho, Hutchinson, there's Venegor. He's got a finishing of 15, a heading of 14, positioning of like 14. I mean, everything else is not great. But I mean, when you've got loads of attributes, the key ones you want, like we were saying, for that position, every time he's here, he finds the back of the net. And he's a physical unit as well. Nice little either accidental or intentional dummy from Hutchinson. But we'll take that every day of the week, won't we? So we take the lead here. That'll put us back above Southampton, who are 1-0 up against QPR. Another set piece now. Hutchinson in and Venegor again. I like how he's getting himself about, even if he's not taking a couple of chances here. And at the moment, because Leeds are drawing, this will put us top of the Championship, which would be bonkers with the money we've been using. So anyway, Marine comes forward now. Whittaker's shot is blocked. It comes all the way back to the halfway line to Fry. Down to Lenihan forward here. McGee into fours. He's going to score. I think he might have been offside. Yes, they've given it. That's lucky. The offside trap is working. If we're playing on the attacking front foot, we've got to catch them offside. That's the answer. And it seems to be working quite well so far. Still got the majority of the match stats in our favour here, which is good. As we enter the 5 minutes, that's a lot. But Mateda had an injury look actually for Middlesbrough. Right, we get to half time. We're dominant in the XG, everyone. I'm going to say I'm not happy actually, because the reason why, it might sound bonkers, but we've had so much XG, we're only 1-0 up. You're allowing yourself to be FM. So let's have a word and say I'm not happy because we had so many chances. Why aren't we 2 or 3 up? Standards, standards, standards. Free kick. Here we go. Who's it going to be a taker? Is it? I can't see who it is actually. Ibue, of course it is. Ibue to take the free kick now. Over the wall, and Cooper does well as it goes over the top. Oh, no, hang on. It didn't go over the top. It bounced in the air and came back down. The camera angle fooled me there. Looks like Leeds might have just taken the lead here. They've equalised against Birmingham. They were 1-0 down, look. Ramazzini. And now they've taken the lead. This is the problem at the moment because we're facing 2 teams in Leeds and Southampton that luckily we've played now the entire way through to the end of the season. Amarucho off the post. But the problem is that they're obviously so much better than everyone else in this league. The budget for one is incredible. Let's make these changes now. Amaricio is going to come off for... do I go for Duarte today? Yeah, Duarte on the left. Let's get Ben Knight back in for a go in attacking mid, because he was always our guy that was the man to play that role. And I think maybe a Bowie just to rest his legs slightly. Oh no, we've still got a bit of time. Let's leave the last one just in case we do get an injury, because it's only 1-0, isn't it? Mustn't forget that, because sometimes we'll get ourselves caught short here. Corner for Middlesbrough. Oh, it worries me. It's only 1-0. Get rid of it. That's not getting rid of it. And there's the goal from Carlon Grant. And that's revenge for us not signing him on a free transfer when we talked to him. He wanted way too much money, but I'd argue, in the circumstances, we probably got the better end of avoiding him for the money he wanted. But puts it all square. Going to need to demand a little bit more here. Or perhaps encourage would be better in the circumstances, actually. I think that'll work quite well. I think if we overdo it, it's going to be a problem, right? Anyway, we've got an opportunity still to take the lead here. We're going to build out from the back. We lost the ball. Grant is in again, and that is karma for what I just said, but luckily it's going to be offside. Disappointing. Was he offside? That's the question. He was just, wow. Furhedge literally was doing a sliding tackle on himself to get out of the way of that line, wasn't he? 1-0's not good for us. We need to get 3 points. It'll drop us below Southampton. Oh no, it looks like it's slipping away. Right, Aboué can come off here for Patterson to finish off as a last sub. Got to encourage again and hope for the best. We've got 6 minutes of added time. There's been late drama in this save throughout as we build out from the back here. Comey down to Fred. Knight's been fouled, but Fred's picked the ball up. Fred! Come on! Last minute winners are our bag, my friends. What a goal from Fred. Unfortunately, it looks like Knight has sacrificed himself on the altar of winning a football match because he's got kicked in the leg there. Look, he's down. He's just come back from a broken leg. Fred comes in, one-on-one, never missing that one. Fred Duarte, our Portuguese midfield wonder man, has come off the bench, and we have robbed this, even though, to be fair, we were dominant in the stats. We don't get FM'd, we get the 3 points, the XG is good. Once again, that's another time this season, in the last minute, we've had some bit of good fortune given to us when we needed it. Keeps us ahead of Southampton. That's all we need with 8 games to go, everyone. Whoa. Oh, my word. I'm going to have a funny turn tonight playing this, aren't I? Because it's going to get utterly insane. I can see it now. The drama is probably going to go right down to the wire here. And next we got Brentford, ex-Premier League. And we're still on this unbeaten run now, 17 games, which is crazy. I mean, how are Brentford doing at the moment? Yeah, 6th place. So, I mean, that's a difficult one for us to deal with, isn't it? But hopefully we can still keep pushing on here and get past this one. This might even be a good point, really. But the problem is that as long as we're only getting a point, Southampton, of course, are going to be a problem. Pascal's out for 2 days, but that's okay because he's kind of not fallen into the number 1 role for us. As we quickly say, but don't forget to hit that like button, guys, and obviously feel free to subscribe to the channel. All that jazz, you know it all. You don't need me to tell you. Honestly, and if you hit the notification bell, obviously you'll know when I'm going live with these streams. Yeah, you know, I normally go for a late night approach, but the next one I do might be slightly early. We'll see how it pans out, you know. Interesting. Temensnikov no longer wants a new contract. I hardballed the bloke and I said I said I'm not giving you one because we haven't got the club money at the moment, and I didn't because I wanted to go out and buy Hutchinson. I wanted to go out and bring in players that could get us to the Premier League. So I'm really happy that he is back down on that one there. And I think he's realised his place a bit now. Because the irony is, the karma was, as soon as he came to me with that, he got injured and knocked out of the team and then actually hasn't worked his way back in. So tell Ben Knight off, he hasn't quite worked up here. And just check here. Oh, lucky that leg injury he had was only a dead leg, because I was a bit worried when he went down, obviously, in the initial phase of playing that last game. I don't think we make too many changes for Brentford. I mean, Duarte's great coming off the bench. Hutchinson's not had a great time in attacking mid, though, has he? And Duarte's played quite well there. So that could be something we change. Stramput's back fit as well. So Patson, I'm afraid, is going to drop out, which he won't like. But, you know, that's life, unfortunately. And we've got 2 games in 4 days. So there will be some rotation required here for the Birmingham City game. And, of course, they're a good team as well. So we can't, you know, shy away from that element too much. Let's get to it now. We don't want to change a winning team too much. And hopefully we can push on here. Who Brentford got at the moment? Christoph Asia's still there. Matthias Jensen, Shade's still there. And Bremo's still there. Obviously quite topical right now in real life, that one, isn't it? I trust you to make a difference, lads. Come on, we've been this good. We've shown a good account of ourselves. We're selling out stadium every week now at home, which we weren't doing earlier in this season. So we've got the whole Kent community down here at Gillingham. Literally Slaven Bilic is managing Brentford. I can't believe that. Ready and waiting for what is going to be some epic stuff. Slaven Bilic is great in this game. Interesting. Right, let's get to it. This is a difficult one. Mixed music vibes in. How are you, mate? How are you? Knight did the work and the ref gave advantage. Absolutely, mate. And I tell you what, I'm an ice hockey fan as well, as I mentioned before. Anyone who sacrifices their body to win a game of sport for me, gets a lot of credit. Comey there, he should have probably... at least got it on target, but there we go. So yeah, I appreciate that. The fact he put himself out there, made sure the ball still came through. Anyway, we come down now. It goes back to Furhedge, who's up to Zukon. Bit of a loose pass then, and Bremo can maybe break now with Rogers, is another good signing for them. And Bremo into Shade, good stuff from the left back there. Poor positioning, but he ended up in the right place with that ball coming in, wasn't it? Triantis now up to Gibbs. Brentford looking to build with their good possession-based football. Rogers, Shade off the post. Oh, yeah, he was offside anyway. The offside trap we've got, as you've seen so far, guys, works quite well. It really does. It just seems they step up at the right time. And I've got to give Furhedge a lot of credit as our new centre-back signing, because you look at his stats and say there's a little bit of potential growth there. Stoker beating Southampton, by the way, guys, 1-0. But is he going to be good enough to be a top championship player? I don't know. What an effort from Bremo. This is the problem when you come up against players of Premier League quality. We're going to have to weather some storms at some point. And Stoker 2-0 up against Southampton. No, they're 3-0 up against Southampton. Guys, take the lead. This will give us a gap. Hutchinson, Furhedge. Oh, come on, someone get it back in there. Zukon, Bate, down this left-hand side. Akoni, up to Zukon. Furhedge, all the way back to Setford. Oh, my word. It's nerve-wracking. This is going to be the most nerve-wracking Football Manager stream I've ever done. Venegor Hesselink, he's got a great head on him. Unfortunately, it goes over the top here. But still, we're off to a great start here on 34 minutes. Do I even need to say who scored that goal? It's his 18th of the season. He does it with his feet. He does it with his head. It doesn't matter. It hits the post and finds the back of the net. And it is a buoy again, guys. Oh, my word. This guy is going, I want to play in the Premier League, and I'm going to make sure the club I'm playing for does it. And he's just on. Look at that line. Literally, if you paused it a second earlier, he'd have been offside, but we'll take it. Especially with Southampton's bad day at Stoke going on right now. Furhedge. The problem is I've seen a lot of 6-5s this season. I'm not going to say it's over for them yet. Jerome. Hutchinson. Has he broke his duck yet? I can't quite remember. But anyway, he's had a couple of big chances last 2 games. Corner in now to the near post. Good clearance on the right back there of Brentford. And Leeds are currently drawing. So this will put us to the top of the league with 7 games to go. It's 4-0 to Stoke against Southampton. I didn't expect to get any luck along this way now. I really felt like... don't get complacent, it's going to be what I say to them. I really felt that Southampton were probably going to win every game because of the quality. I mean, they battered us for portions of the game, as unfortunately we got an injury at right back to Jerome, and I haven't got a backup right back because he's currently suspended. That's not good. Right, that's going to cause us a problem, isn't it? I'll go with Malaki and hope for the best on this one because he can invert. So let's just see how we get on here. That's worrying because Brentford are obviously a top quality team as well, and they could exploit that against us here. So we're going to have to be a little bit wary. But the time is ticking by, which is what we want. As long as it ticks by and there's no more highlights, I'm quite happy here, guys. Right, do we get Knight on? See if he can sacrifice himself again. I think that makes sense, doesn't it? We'll leave everyone else. Zukon's, again, not having the top level of performance, is he? Throwing to Brentford now. Played it down to Shade. Comes across and Bremo has scored. And unfortunately, the poor positioning has cost us finally. You could argue they did deserve a goal from how they've played so far. But just got to get back on the front foot here. And actually, because of Southampton's result, it's not a disaster if the worst case does happen. But obviously, we'd like to start building this gap. At least we haven't got to play Leeds and Southampton again now. At least it's done. But I'd still like to see us go on and get the 3 points here. Free kick, and it's a buoy. Is it going to be 19 for the season? He lays it off. Ikome! Is he onside? He is. No, he's off. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't know if he was onside or offside there, unfortunately. I guess he must have been offside from that positioning. Mr. Lawmo Def, good to see you, mate. Jules to the Prem, here we go. Let's hope so, mate. We're drawing this one, but Southampton are losing, which is rare. They've not lost many, as we know. And actually, if you look at the fixtures we got, you'd argue a draw against Brentford's not a bad result. This was probably the hardest game we had left. Maybe Ipswich are around them as well, but we've got to deal with that in a minute. I guess it's disappointing we didn't win because we were on top. We've got to keep the standards high. It's like when you're a manager in anything, isn't it? You've got to keep your standards high. You don't want to be mean, but you've got to keep your standards high and keep it reinforced. And, that's what we want to do here. Jarumi's out for 6 weeks now with sprained knee ligaments. Hopefully Hutton's suspension's now over. And there's an improved deal wanted, excuse me, for Jarumi. I'm walking away. We're going to have a little talk. The answer is very easy. I can't afford it. Can't afford to offer you a new deal. I can't pretend. I'm not disappointed, but at least I do understand. Thank you for your time. Look, I'm not going to say something behind his back. I'm not going to say to his face, right? I can't afford it right now. And right now I can't because I don't know what I'm really planning for, right? Interesting now we've got the 2-point gap here, guys, though, to Southampton. If I quickly come out of this and take you to it, look. 2-point gap to Southampton. Exciting times. And who are they playing next as well, look? Home against Derby, who are 7th. Could be a big week in the season, this. Got some more scouts interested in coming in. I still like Olafajana as judging a player ability. I think we'll go for Olafajana. He used to play for Wolves, didn't he, back in the day as a centre midfielder? No, I don't like promotion wage clause rises because I find them to be, they'll suck up a lot of your budget before we get up there, right? So let's try and get rid of that. There's only one in the club right now, and that is for Hutchinson. The other one is for me. Wasn't my choosing. I didn't negotiate my own contract. They offered me it. Okay, 1,200 a week. Great. So that's one of the new scouts through the door. Josie Altador, no thank you. Mikel Antonio is now a scout. Interesting. I think we'll keep going at the minute. Also, Dwight Gale. It's always funny, the players that become scouts in this game, isn't it? I just like the fact this guy can judge player potential and he understands the English game quite well. I think that'll be a helpful addition to us. Venegor Hesselink just got a wage rise. I'll just see what that is. Yeah, he's now on 20 league games. That's his final wage rise, so that's fine. That is, and that's not a lot of money, is it? I mean, you think of what he's doing out there. Leading the line for us, scoring goals, replacing Temesnikov, who's been, at times, untouchable. I think you can't argue anything else, right? I think we'll completely pick the team from scratch for this one, because we've got some games coming up very quickly here, haven't we? So I think it'd be more important just to have a quick look at fitness. Oh, they're saying that the fitness isn't bad right now, so I won't do that. I'll get Hutton on here, though. Obviously now he's back unsuspended. Zukon's not played well for the last few games, so I'm not too worried about taking him out here. And I think the answer is going to be Konak, the young chap who's coming on loan from Brentford. How they gave him us on loan, I don't know. I think that was insane. But would you in the Championship give a rival a player on loan? I certainly wouldn't right now. It's almost like they went, oh, Gillingham, they must be in the League Two. And they went, oh, no, they're in the same division as us. We just weren't paying attention. But anyway, anyone else we could bring in? I want to give Stramput some minutes, really. I really think there's something in him, but I can't really drop a Boué, so that'll be daft. So I'm not going to drop a Boué. I'll bring him off the bench later. And maybe on the left side, do we do something different today? Because I'm not convinced that Van Dongen's been playing well recently on that 6.54. Let's have a quick talk to him here now. Speak about warm player. Do criticise last game. I'm going to say he's not good enough. I'm playing some of my best football at the moment. You're on a 6.5. Okay, we're done here. Yeah, no worries. Sometimes it doesn't go well, but we'll leave it like that for the moment. You can stay in the team for the moment just to see if it calms him down a bit before he loses his mind with me. I don't need a club mutiny right now just before we get to this point, right? But I might bring one on. That's the sort of manager I am, as we know, guys, isn't it? But there we go. Let's get to it. Birmingham away, and they're obviously on the verge of the playoffs themselves, and they've still got a lot of that core squad that has served them so well. They were League One winners when we were League One playoff winners, so we've got very, very good history with one another. We know each other quite well. So there we go. But can we do it? And like you say, Jules to the Prem, mate, hopefully. It would be insane, wouldn't it? And I must be honest, I'm dreading the playoffs. The playoffs, I'm filled with dread. I do not want the playoffs. I think it would just be sod's law to get this many points and play so well all season. And then you go to the playoffs and just get so unlucky, right? But anyway, we're away at St Andrews today in our away black and white kit, our Newcastle United kit. Corner to Birmingham to start, and a near post header luckily was high wide and not that handsome. Otherwise that could have been a concern for us, but we're happy with that. Gillingham have got 2 shots on target here, which is good. And keep an eye on the dugout, because obviously they've got the earpiece in here getting the football scores from elsewhere. Corner in from us. Hutchinson again gets another bite of the cherry. Bait from distance. Goes past that side there. Peacock Farrell was watching it but wasn't really moving towards it. Hull have taken a leader, obviously just behind us in the playoffs, so that's something that could be relevant to us in the future. Corner to Birmingham apparently, but we're not going to see it here, which is good. Now it's a corner to us. Hutchinson, near post. I want to see more short corners here. We don't seem to be doing as many at the moment. Oh, and it's off the bar from Hutton. What a hit that was. That was one of those where it's just like, go on, just it bounces up, catch it right and see if it can find the back of the net. It didn't, but I appreciate the effort to keep the pressure on. Anyway, here we go with Birmingham, coming up with McCallum up to Bays. Dangerous team. Dangerous. And in comes Song-Hu, and he has scored and it has counted. He beat the offside trap. Really pushed up there from nowhere, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he's a defensive midfielder, isn't he? And he sort of pushed up from nowhere. No, he must be a striker to be in that position. No, I think he is a midfielder. We'll see when the thing goes back, but that's disappointing. But ironically, Amarucci, after my little words, playing better today. So, yeah, he's a centre midfielder. So that's disappointing. Going to be a close one, this one. Maybe a draw. Wouldn't be a bad result again. But I'm still cognizant of that Ipswich game we got coming up on the horizon any minute as well. 1 minute of added time flies by, and we are there. Right. Terrible so far. Sort it out. Not happy with that. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Let's do it. Second half. We can turn this around. We've turned around 1-0 before. We've turned around 2-0 before. We turned around a lot of results before. Mr. Lawmerdef, I've lost in the League One player final back-to-back with York, so now it feels, bless you, mate. Oh, and it is 2-0. That's disappointing. Yeah, it's disappointing, mate. It kind of feels like if you have a good season and you fall into it, you end up just getting utterly burned for it, right? I think that is a thing in football, because you end up like dominating the league for the entire year and not making it in the automatic places. After Sheffield United in the Championship last year, didn't it? Was this offside? That would be typical. Yeah, he was offside. Yeah, he was offside, guys. Second time this season they've given an offside goal against us, and the other one was against Southampton, wasn't it? So that's disappointing. This will put the game, and actually Southampton are winning as well, so this is not good at all, and it's 3-0. Oh, it was all looking so good. The tiredness is creeping in though, guys. I should have probably rotated more. You question yourself as a manager in times like this, don't you? Bue's having a bad game. Isn't it what's funny how my instinct was to give Bue a rest for this one? But I didn't go with my instinct, and I've been caught out here. Actually, I might make 3 changes. Let's get to Zand on as the regista as well. Right, demand more. Come on. It's going to be the most unlikely of comebacks now, but even a point would do massive things for our league future here, guys. 20 minutes. Come on. Corner from Fred. Get it in. Near post off the bar. Comes back out. Not going to be our day, perhaps, if that's not going in. Got a lot more tired legs coming in as well. Let's get a Comey off here for Malarkey. Hutton now throwing in for Gillingham. Late comeback required. Hutton into the back post. Punched away. Garner Hickman tries to clear it. Konak back in. Hutton. All the way across. Hutchinson. Right. Come on, guys. Let's go. I'm going to say demand more again. Come on. And then we'll praise them in a minute here and try and get this game back. Come on. Miss Lawmerdef happened to York in real life too, yeah. I remember with going back to when it happened to Torquay, and Torquay never really recovered. And they're still now down in the Vanarama National South, aren't they? Which is a shame because it's damaged the club quite a lot. Yeah, it's really gutting. I think in the Torquay one, the goalkeeper scored a last-minute equaliser for the opposition as well. Or they scored a last-minute equaliser with their goalkeeper and lost on penalties. We got a chance here now maybe to get back to 1 goal difference. Fred comes down to Malarkey, to Zand. Come on, just make the play. Run down that wing. Get the ball across here. Helgi goes on. Good pass. Malaki. Venegor Hesselink has got the head on him, but he can't quite use it there. Fred all the way back to Abanqua. Nice one-touch football. Hutton comes in. Deflects around and hits the post. Oh, it was like a game of pinball there, wasn't it? Hit the foot of the centre-back and came back off the post. Doesn't look like we're going to get much luck today, guys. It does look like we are going to lose our unbeaten run in the Championship, which is such a shame. But then nothing lasts forever, I guess. And what else could you ask for? I mean, it's been 17 games we've been unbeaten. That's nearly half a year with a team that should be expected to get relegated. So I'm going to say I'm far from pleased, though. Standards. And Venegor Hesselink had a shocker in that one, so we can consider our options. Not all is lost though, because Leeds lost to Middlesbrough, and that's interesting because now Leeds have lost twice in a row to teams right near the bottom of the league. So are they wobbling, or will they open up an opportunity? Guys, this is insane, right? With 6 games to go, this is going to be utter drama, no doubt about it. I think it's going to be pandemonium if you want to get a big one. Not I didn't even say that right, but it's going to be huge, right? We've got Watford at home next, who are right down, I believe, in a relegation scrap. Are they right down there? Yeah, they're in the relegation zone. They need a win to get out here. And like usual, it's Cardiff as well. Wrexham, bottom of the league. Wow. Welcome to Wrexham, eh? Right, anyway, let's scout this forward now and get to the Watford game here a minute. Great start, though, apart from that last result. And I'm more comfortable, more happy seeing how Leeds are starting to shake and wobble. That means that it's not, just on us. Yes, we might even get a record points haul because we got 95 in our first season in League 2 and we won League 2. I mean, I doubt we'll do it in the Championship. We get over 95 in the Championship. I mean, that's the crazy thing, right? We could end up getting like 90 points and not getting promoted. And that's happened in real life. And that is brutal. That is just utterly brutal. Right, I think for this one, I'm going to quickly pick the team entirely from scratch, guys. So, Setford, McCracken. We might make some changes. Hutton. Now, do I go with the connectivity of Adamola today? I mean, no. I think Akome's been great, to be fair. I think I'm being harsh to move him out. So let's go for a banker on Hedgie. Even though we conceded 3, I'm fine. Everyone else's playing time happens is okay despite that. I think then it's going to be Easton on the bench. Adamola can go on the bench today, actually, and mix it up for Malaki, who's really an extra spare wheel now for us because we made the moves we did right. Bate, Zukon. I do wonder about Tazan, though. Let's do it. It's Watford. Tazan has been the regista for us, and he doesn't really play it right, but he's learnt it because we trained him it. But okay, we'll go with Tazan today and mix it up. We'll put Bate on the bench. And let's see what else we can do. I mean, Declan Glass has now dropped out of that attacking mid position, which might not be a good thing, but I still think we've got to go with Hutchinson going forward. I think that makes sense. Or Ben Knight. We'll stick with what we've been doing. I'm not going to change it too much. Right, do we change Venegor Hesselink today? I think we're going to do it. Today will be the day. So I think Pascal can come back in. Temesnikov can still wait at the moment here. I'm a little bit concerned about Strampert being a little bit unhappy because I want to keep him happy, but then again, if the results are the most important thing, right? So we've got to get the results. Duarte and Knight. And I do look at some of these players and go, I can see that Patterson's probably going to want to go in a minute, but results are the most important thing. Let's get to this Watford game. They've got relegation drama. I want to see better today, guys. That's all I'm going to say. And hopefully Pascal can have a good one. Otherwise, Venegor Hesselink will have to come off and do what he was doing off the sub-bench early in the season, right? But anyway, Mr. Lawnmower Def, yes, they lost to Hartlepool on penalties. Torquay's keeper scored. That was right. He scored in the last minute to take it to extra time or penalties, didn't he? And then they lost that penalty shootout. Yeah, that was really bad for them because that would have changed everything for their entire future. I remember when Torquay. Well, look at this. I'm a Leicester fan, right? Jamie Vardy's first ever goal for Leicester was in professional goal for Leicester was against Torquay in the League Cup. They can't even play the League Cup anymore, which is insane. Watford with a free kick here. Oh no, don't do it. Get players back. De Lima down to Hresbic. I didn't even know I said that right, but I tried it. At least give me the point for the effort on that one. Hussein bitch. No, I didn't say the second bit right, did I? That sounded like a naughty word. But anyway, Pascal comes out forward. Claridge here. We looked at signing in the summer, ironically, but they wanted a bit too much money, I felt. So, and he wasn't quite proven. Robinson's in it. He's broke the trap and he's hit the post. When you're in relegation trouble, sometimes things don't go your way, but I'm really not happy with this start so far. I'm going to kick off in a minute early, which I don't normally do, but I'm not liking how Watford hemmed us back. His Scars is in. I'm going to literally berate them already. What is this? I know it's an early time to do it, but I'm not having this happen now, especially when Southampton has just taken the lead here against Luton. Come on, Gillingham. This is not what we're about. We're at home against Watford as well. Free kick to Abue. Oh, good effort. Good save from the goalkeeper to take it over the crossbar. Going to come out now for Hutchinson to take the short corner. We take it. Comes in, punched away. De Lima picks the ball up. Unfortunately, we'd had no one with him there. And he puts it out for a throwing, which is helpful. 0-0, nothing hurting as we get to half an hour, but I would like to see a little bit more of us being on the front foot. Bear in mind we're at home. Nice ball to Hutton there, plays it in front of the man. Bullet across, Abue 19th for the season. He's always there, guys, isn't he? Him and Hutton have been superb. I mean, his stats are nowhere near good enough for the Premier League, but he's just one of those you look at and you just wonder, if we do get to the Premier League, would he just perform above his stats? Probably unlikely, but it does happen sometimes, right? I mean, Hutton really shouldn't be performing at this high level, right? But he just connects well with the team, and for some reason it just works out better than, a lot of times than Jerome, who hasn't been that good until the last couple of games. And Bowie's in again. Luckily it was a good save, or he was offside or something. They're hitting our own man. Watford, though, got an opportunity from a free kick now. De Lima to take, and he hits the post again. Comes off our defender. My word. Our goal is living a charmed life on occasions in this game, isn't it? But at the moment, because Leeds aren't playing, we will go back into second place ahead of them. And the battle for the top two is between 3 different teams. Hutton now picks the ball up. He hasn't really got an option here, but look at his running. Good stuff from Hutton. Ball across, and it's going to go. Oh no, cleared off the line. And it's going to be a penalty. Too aggressive from the right back from Watford, and the Bowie's going to take it. Misses. And he said scored, as you know. I need to check my penalty takers. If we concede an equaliser, and how that's going to be brutal. 1-0 up. Right, okay. I'm not happy with that because I want us to be 2 or 3. Do I want to make any changes at half time? I'm not impressed by Hutchinson so much in this one, but we'll keep going. But then maybe he is a left-sided player and I'm maybe just being slightly mean, putting him as attacking mid. But I think he can play either, really. He's quite a utility man. We get forward now towards the minutes. I think Amarucho is looking a little bit unfit, so let's get Duarte on. Hutchinson again, Pascal, Zucon. Set pieces where we take a lot of our opportunities, and Hutton has a wild effort there. And in fact, as I say that, I'm going to move Hutchinson onto the left here, actually, and just try this out. And I think maybe Pascal we make a change as well. Temensnikov can come back in for a redemption story, right? Why not? He's got a shot with poison, as I call it, a shot with venom. When he hits the ball hard, he hits it hard. Ball in. Abue tries to win the header, can't do it. De Lima coming forward now for Watford. Comes down his left-hand side. Plays it back, all into the middle. Opportunity. Lucky for us over the top. It's one stressful game, Football Manager, guys, isn't it? I don't know what you think. It's well stressful, honestly. This is insane. But anyway, Gillingham still lead by 1 goal to 0. I need to see more here. Tazan's got a knock, so let's get him off here for bait. And that's all our subs gone now. So let's just focus, I'm going to say, would be a good idea. Focus now into added time, 7 minutes. Watford will take a point here. Luton have pulled a goal back against Southampton. Their goalkeeper's injured. He's just gone off. Have they put someone else in? Looks like they took him off and they've had to put someone else in, guys. They haven't got any subs. There's a random guy in goal for them. Bait from distance. Yes, Dewoma. Their winger's in goal. Well, that's helpful because they were so busy looking after him. It means we have won this one 1-0. But that's a shame for them, isn't it? Especially you think they're probably going to get relegated now. And that's our tickets to the playoffs booked. So worst case scenario, guys, tonight you now know we are definitely at least seeing the playoffs. Let's hope we don't, and let's hope we just get automatic, but that is a hell of an achievement. That's us and Southampton confirmed, and I'm happy with that. Now we've got a 2-week gap until we play Ipswich, which is really cool, right? So that's really helpful. I'll clear the team selection, and it's a good opportunity for me to go top up my water. Good opportunity for you guys to get yourself a drink as well. Mr. Lord Medef, I remember Torquay being a Football League club growing up, mate, me too. It's sad for me because obviously I'm from the southwest, so I love to see the local clubs do well, even if there's a bit of rivalry. Honestly, I'd love to see Torquay go back to the Football League. I think it would do the town the world of good. But anyway, on that note, guys, I'm going to go top this drink up. Be back in 2 minutes, maybe 3. Get yourself a drink, chill out. We've got 5 games to go. We've confirmed the playoffs, 5 games left to see if we can get this automatic spot. At the moment, it's in Leeds and Southampton's advantage just, but there's still a lot to play for. See you in a minute. Right, we're back, guys. We've been on holiday. Thanks for waiting there, obviously, and thank you. We've got a lot of people in viewing tonight. Nice to see so many views. I really appreciate it. Obviously, thanks for the subs as well, and a few clicking in there, so really appreciate it. Feel free to speak in the chat. I'll try and keep up with it as best as I can here. As you know, we try and make it a conversational kind of place as well. So let's get through the news now while we were on holiday before this Ipswich game. Van Dongen's out for 1 to 3 days. Okay, well, that's not a disaster. Got some more scouting reports coming in here, but we're not too worried. Some of them are going to be quite outdated now, really. Bearing in mind that we're going to be looking, hopefully, at a higher level. Still got these applicants for the scout position. Jack Austin understands Holland. I like this look of this guy because I want someone who understands Holland. I think we can get some good players from Holland, so I think we might want to move him. How much is he going to cost? Oh, no, it doesn't look like it's going to cost us any money either. Finalise the deal, 2 years. Oh no, I've put him as an under-18s performance analysis. Oh no, that was a mistake. I've got to withdraw that. Shows what happens when I don't pay attention. That was stupid. So there you go. Just because you're streaming Football Manager doesn't mean you're any good at it half the time. That was terrible. Right, we'll sort that out in a minute. I don't know if I can actually go in now and do it. Hang on. Contract. Change contract offer. Yeah. It's a scouting role you're having, I'm afraid. And I'm going to have to lock that in. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he's fine. He's fine being a scout anyway. Whew. Thank God for that. Called him up and said, mate, by the way, I've written the wrong contract. I do apologise. So let's just get you in as a scout. Let's get you in for that experience of the Dutch League, which I really like. You know I like Dutch players. We had Tazand come in. We've had, obviously, Van Dongen come in. We like Ajax youngsters, you know. Oh, interesting enough, Zico Burmeister has had his work permit turned down, but we're not going to keep him at the end of the season. He will be moving on. He's out on loan at the moment. If we can cash him in for maybe £250,000 because we've got him on a free transfer, that's not a bad situation, right? They're still making money, so that's not a disaster. Ipswich next, guys, as well, so it's the biggest game we've probably got left, apart from maybe Bristol City, so it's big time now with 5 games to go here. I'm just going to quit lots of this. Akomi's been injured on duty internationally, 2 days. That's okay. Thank goodness for that. That's the last thing we would have wanted. Olafajana's got his work permit, so he's in the door. Right, excellent. So we've got one of our new scouts in Olafajana. Good at judging player ability and player potential, which is what we look for, especially bearing in mind we're looking for younger players back so we can develop rather than buying with a very small amount of money experienced ones. Of course, if we can bring in 1 or 2 experienced players, I think that'll be helpful for us for next year. Player contracts to expire. 2 guys we're not going to be keeping. That's not a problem. Gillingham staff contracts the end of June. I'm going to wait because we're going to know what to do then when we know exactly what league we're in, right? So let's make a decision then and build that around that and keep it on the low money side. We keep it on the moment to look after the club finances. These contracts of youth players are set to expire. Okay, is there anyone here who's worth keeping? I mean, no one's going to come in for them because they're not really that good, are they? I mean, this guy's getting better, to be fair. So perhaps we should just quickly run through some contracts here. I'll go by potential and just see. I mean, I do need a backup keeper. I've not got anyone else coming through, so let's keep him for another year. He's not getting that much money, though. 3-year deal, but you're going to take a lot less than that, my friend. If you've been in this stream before, you know my contract negotiations are hardball. They are hardball. 250. No. 350 maximum. 350. Accept it or leave. Oh, he's getting a little bit funny. Right, okay, I can do that. Contract extension after promotion of 3 years. I'm not against that as long as we can sell you. Okay. That's fine. That's great. Okay, that's 1 in. Hester Cook. Good determination. The rest of it needs a lot of work. I mean, his physicals aren't great. As long as I can keep him away from the local Burger King or McDonald's, I think he won't be too bad here. Can I get him down to 150 a week? I'm sort of I got it. I'm sort of Football Manager. If someone played badly like Jadon Sancho, I'd take his Ferrari off him and say, you can have that back when you learn to play football, mate. Which wouldn't go down too well, would it? I mean, this guy looks like he actually could be a prospect for us, which is quite rare because we haven't actually had that many that have developed in a good way at all. So let's get rid of these clauses he has because we don't want them. I'm happy to give him, if he plays the club games, some money, obviously. I'm happy to reward players with bonuses and stuff if they perform. But I'm not happy just to give them a massive whopping contract where they don't have to do anything. I think then it can allow teams to, or players, sorry, to become quite slack. Oh, I'll do you 2 years on 400, but you are pushing me now, mate. Okay, that's good. And I think from there we'll leave the rest. The rest of them aren't really worth bothering with, I don't think. And I think we're going to have to consider, because don't forget, guys, we still haven't got we've got an under-18s. We haven't got a reserve team. We haven't got two. We've only got the one. So at the moment we're limited on how many youngsters we can have, and they've got to be around a certain age, right? Got a list of players about to be released from youth academies around England as well, but we'll leave that for the moment. Still being in a plus in the money is good. It's not going to last for long, but we'll see. One of our young wingers has broke his leg. That's unfortunate because he's got good determination as well. Monthly board review, untouchable. We'll take that. Support review, untouchable. We'll take that. Looks like the dressing room atmosphere is good. How are the dynamics doing out of interest? We brought in a lot of players. Like I suspected, Hutchinson I didn't expect would fit in the social groups. That was my concern with signing him. I think that's why he ends up on the transfer list so much. And then Pascal. I mean, if it doesn't work out for Pascal, there is options like the exit door. So that's fine. We'll keep going. Now, new youth intake. Sorry, this is going to be interesting. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we had a lot of news while we wait. Jack Skinner, an attacking midfielder. He's not bad. He's not bad. So we can offer him a contract and get him done here. 350 a week seems a little bit much. Let's knock that down. I want to put into him because of his only 2 years. I want to have the option to extend him at my choice. So all of them can have 750 or £1,000 a week if they play that many games. It's not a problem. I have no problem with that. So optional extension by the club of 3 years. You're going to have to accept that. Ooh, okay, that ramps it up. 350 I'm happy to go for. And I think that's going to be a lot, mate. Ooh, I'm playing a hard bargain here, aren't I, guys? I'm doing my usual. I'm doing a usual Tom in these streams. Okay, we'll knock this down to 2 years and see if you start being a little bit nicer about it. If not, I might just not even hire you, honestly. That's fine. Okay, we'll get that one done. Who else is down there any good? I mean, we know that the youth recruitment this year was going to be bad. We were told it was like there was only one player coming through. So I don't even think the rest of them are worth bothering with for the minute. I mean, he's not good enough, is he? No. I think we'll leave the rest for now and we'll come back to him later as we get ready for this Ipswich game now. Ben Knight is still performing badly in training as well, which is not good, but hopefully we can get that a little bit better. Expectations are a draw. That's interesting because they're doing very well. Where are they in the league table, guys, as we come into this? 5th place. I mean, they're quite a way behind us, but obviously Leeds have still got a game in hand. When's the Leeds game at hand? They've got to play Cardiff away in a relegation scrap in this one. Leeds and then got to play West Brom at home or attempt. So we've got to hope that Leeds drop some points along the way here. Otherwise, we are actually in the hot seat to come third, which is not what we want. Let's pick the team anyway. It's going to be Setford and McCracken as the backup on the bench. Hutton's got to play because obviously Jarumi is still recovering from his knee ligaments, but he's actually come back quite quickly. I don't think we changed the back two. I think they're getting used to each other, and the rest of the lads haven't really done enough for me to, consider getting a place. Interesting that Easton has got offer from Millwall. I mean, if we can get 2.5 million quid from Millwall from him, then, fine. Yeah, you can go. I think that's good money for a guy we got on a free transfer, right? Ikome can come back in, even though he's not fully fit, but he is the guy I want to bed into this team now. And I think midfield, Tazan keeps getting injured at the moment, so maybe he's on the chopping block come the end of the season. So Bate and Zukon will play today. Zukon's not played well for a few games. Let's talk to him here a minute. Warm player. Criticise recent form. You've got to play a higher standard. Excellent. We'll leave it at that. I could give him a figure, but I don't want to upset them too much now. We're on the verge of doing something special. We'll go for a Bouet. I'm going to go for Duarte today in attacking because I think he's played better than Hutchinson. But I will give Hutchinson the left-hand side for Van Dongen. I'm going to try and talk to him again and say the right thing this time and see if this makes a difference. Your form's been declining. Pick it up. Excellent. Right, you're on the bench today, though, son. I'm sorry about that. Midfield. Who do you want on the bench for midfield here now? It's going to have to be Konak, isn't it? Because I think he's the most solid option we got. Happy to get Declan Glass on there just in case. I think he's still got a hero moment in him, which is what you want. Van Dongen can go on the bench up top. I wonder if we give this guy a go, do you know? Do we do something crazy and go for Strampert? Because I don't need to be upset and he's satisfied right now. And I don't think Venegor Hesselink has played well the last couple of games. Before that he was superb, right? And Pascal sort of dropped off a cliff here. So once again I'm going to talk to him quickly. Warm player, criticise recent form. You need to play better. Excellent. Ben Knight on the bench, the man who sacrifices his body for us, which is really cool. Right, now we've got a decision. Who's going to be the backup striker on the bench? I think it's going to have to be Venegar or Hesselink at the moment. And to Menznikov and obviously Pascal, we can rotate in if and when we need. Controversial one, this, to go for a new striker up top in his first game starting as a forward. I brought him in to maybe play right side, even though his stats don't really suit it. And the reason why is because obviously our right side player comes in and actually becomes a second striker anyway. So I just felt that finishing in that position would be quite helpful for us. But let's encourage the team today. It's a big game. We're away at Ipswich. And yeah. Oh, they kept Muric. Interesting, because Muric was linked with a £25 million move in January. And what also is fascinating about this save is Southampton in the January transfer window spent £45 million. 34 of it on Borja signs from Norwich. And you just think we've spent in total probably £3 million. And that's a lot for us, but that's only really been this year. Apart from that, it was what? £500,000, but I probably raised about 2.5 over it. So it shows you the complete different shopping levels we're at. They're shopping at Marks and Spencer's. They're shopping at Waitrose. We're shopping at Iceland and Farm Foods. That's the reality. Anyway, here come Ipswich now. We're in our black kit today, our black and white one. Chaplin low with a poor pass back to Hutton. Don't make a mistake at the back, guys. We can play this out nice and calm. Setford down to Ikomi. Comes forward. Hutchinson. Zukon. Bate. Fred. Nice pass in. A buoy off the bar. It's always a buoy, isn't it? Always a buoy, guys. He's always the man who ends up getting that shot away. Keeps it a 0-0 here. Good fact we got the first shot in there. And ironically, they got Zaruki as a DM, who I really rate as well, so that's interesting. Oh, diving tackle from Zukon there, my word. If the player had got in the way, he would have got a straight red, I'm sure, but that's okay. Zaruki now trying to bring it forward again. Liking the pressing here, trying to get the ball off Ipswich in their own half. Nice header from Zukon, nice stuff. Bate now lose it to Morgan though. Oh, it's Jimmy J Morgan, guys. Now, you've been with this save since the start. He was our starting striker in League 2. Fred! Right decision from the manager to put Fred back in the attacking midfield position. 1-0 Gillingham away at Ipswich. And this could be a result that defines our season. I can't believe that Jimmy J Morgan went to Ipswich. We tried to get him in on loan in January, but when we couldn't get him, he obviously went for Stramput, which I think long-term might pay off more. Next season in the Premier League, maybe if we're there, I might try and get Jimmy J Morgan on loan, just as a little hint. I think he is Premier League ready. Ikome, Bate, can we get 2-0 here? Hutchinson, oh, poor pass back to Zaruki there. Chance for a counter for Ipswich is what they'll be good at. Armstrong's in. Oh, and Morgan's missed. Will he celebrate against us? That's the question. And currently this will put us top of the league because Southampton is still drawing. Ball in, Strappert trying to get the end of it. Abue tries to get back to the striker. Bate. Oh, and Muric with the save there. Straight at the goalkeeper, straight down there. He should have probably gone left or right. We might have an opportunity to go 2-0 up. It's going to be really, really tight at the end of the season as Leeds take the lead away at Cardiff as well to put more pressure on. Helgier is coming down now to Zukon. Bate plays a nice ball forward to Ikome. Gotta be Fred. It's gotta be Fred, baby. Come on, 2-0. We'll take that. Right on the verge of half time, and the game I was probably most worried about apart from Brentford so far is looking pretty good, guys, and I'm not happy with the black and white kit. I prefer the pink one, as you know, so really happy with that one finding the back of the net. 2-0 to Gillingham here. 3 minutes around time. We got an injury and it's at right back. Oh no, upper body injury. That could be a broken arm. That's not good. Right, I haven't got any right backs on the bench, so we're gonna have to improvise. Adamodo on the left, Ikome can go on the right, even though neither of them play there. I'm just going to use the guy who's slightly more experienced on the right here and hope we can get away with it. That's worrying. At least the other guy's going to be back soon in a minute. Jarumi should be back fit. Don't let your performance levels drop because Ipswich are a team. If they get one, they've got the quality to get more. So let's keep trying to outscore them. Abura here with a great chance, and it's in. 20 up for the season for Abura. Ipswich 0, Gillingham 3, and the home fans are stunned as they are trying to hold on to a playoff place. They're out of the promotion, the automatic promotion picture. Southampton are losing to Hull. This is a bigger result than what we got going on right now. Keep an eye on the dugout here, guys. Southampton are losing to Hull. This is not a drill. Hull are in 4th place. It's 3rd versus 4th in that one. Oh no, Southampton have just turned it around with 2 goals in 5 minutes. I really got to stop speaking, haven't I? We've got to hope Leeds drop a point. I mean, if we go to the end of the season now unbeaten, and they do as well, it's going to be brutal, right? It's going to be brutal. It is still 3-0. It's time for some changes here. Zukon can come off for Konach. Stamper hasn't really worked, has he? Venegor has to think could come on at the end in case we need to get another goal. But I'm happy with Fred's attacking mid position. I think he's worked his way into maybe starting next game there again. I think maybe he's got to. He got 2 goals in this one, didn't he? Against a very good team. Ipswich trying to play out from the back now. 5 minutes plus whatever added times to come. And Boué's broken him and got a red card. Oh, he was a bit overzealous there, guys, wasn't he? Right, let's go with Duarte on the right, and then we'll go for Hutchinson on the left. Actually, no, let's swap them around here. I think, actually, let's invert Hutchinson. Yeah, Fred's naturally on the left, and he's scoring goals, so let's put him in that position. Down to 10 men. Imagine we score with 10 men here. Hutchinson nearly does, as I say that. Muric has got a knocking goal as well. Could be the second game in a row. A goalkeeper has to come off here. Greaves comes forward now for Ipswich. They've got 5 minutes here to make something happen. Cornet's in and he's missed a sitter. How he's missed that, I don't know. He just completely flashed that shot wide of the far post. Needed to get more control behind that. We get the win, even with the red card. However, how many games is our star man, Ibue, going to miss? I'm proud of your performance, well done. But someone's about to get a fine for getting a red card. Luckily for us, Leeds won, but they still haven't gone ahead of us because they've got to win their game in hand. Southampton turning around that whole game has been a bit of a blow for us there. They're obviously keeping an eye on us as much as we're keeping an eye on them, right? So that's difficult. Leeds have secured their playoff spot. Broken ribs for Hutton. Alright, go to the specialist, my friend. I mean, I don't know why I sent him to the specialist. It's broken ribs. What's he going to do? Stick them together with gaffer tape? It's not going to happen, is it? Confirmed that. Not going to appeal against the ban because I don't see the point. He went in 2-footed, right? I'm not going to worry about signing any of these guys, I don't think. Although Shaqiri, I like the name Shaqiri because obviously it goes back to the Stoke City player, doesn't it? The midfielder. So I'll get him in. Oh, he wants a lot of money as well. When have these guys got agents that have suddenly become sharks? They all want a lot of money here. Oh no, I'm not messing around with this. You literally, are you going to get an offer and you're going to take it or you're going to leave? Non-negotiable, that's it. Okay, see you later, not a problem. Right. I don't think the rest of them are even worth looking at really, are they? Do you know what, let's not worry about it. I don't think we need to worry about that. We need to spend money on, you know, improving the first team squad for next season. This Leeds game is about to come up here in midweek that we're going to flash past is going to be probably more important to us now than anything we do at this time as well, which is quite insane when you think about it, but there we go. 6 days till we got QPR at home. A game we should win, but it is the Championship. You never know, guys, do you? As we keep moving on forward here. Thank you for all the likes again, guys, in this one. Like I say, feel free to chat in the chat. Keep friendly to each other. But let's have a good time. Austin's coming in, our new scout, who understands Holland very well. So we should start getting some nice players. I'm asking him to recommend a signing, see if he knows anyone right now we can get in. Fred's out for 2 days. He should still be fit for QPR at least. And why are we looking at right back out of interest? Yeah, see, we're going to have a problem here now. He's out between 7 days and 2 weeks. So we're going to have to go for a Banqua, at right back. We're going to have to completely rework this in the next game, which could be problematic. Leeds have drawn, guys. It's back in our hands now with 4 games to go. Leeds dropped 2 points to West Brom at home and the drama continues. 3 of us looking like we're going to finish on well over 90 points the way it's going. I mean, I'm sweating. I don't know about you guys. I mean, most stressful Football Manager save. No, we've had stressful ones. That's not even true. I took Swindon in a similar boat to the Premier League, so we've been here before, but it just feels, you know, a little bit like we could make a mistake here and cost ourselves, which I hope. We had a lot of luck in our favour so far. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I don't think the playoffs are suited to us. However, with that being said, we're so far ahead, I do wonder if it's going to be irrelevant. Do we hold a team meeting? No. As soon as we do that, it's going to fall apart. Never hold a team meeting there. Not before a final. Not before anything big. Not happening. That simple. I'm not doing it. All I'll do is upset them all. We're meant to be staying up this year. We're currently in second place. I mean, what can I say to them? Oh, let's go get automatic promotion. They're all upset because the expectation was to stay up. Oh, no, 2 match extra ban. 2 matches extra for a buoy here. Oh, I can't appeal it. He went in 2-footed, guys. He went in 2-footed. Don't appeal. He'll miss the following 2 games after this one, which is frustrating. Interestingly enough, we're top of our English under-18 Division 3 in the under-18s, which is surprising me because I've not really paid attention, obviously, and I've had question marks about who's running the show. Right, let's do the usual. Lincoln are at home to Leeds, so Leeds are going to get 3 points today, there's no doubt about it. Southampton at home to Coventry, 3 points. We need 3 points. No pressure, right? Setford in goal today. He's going to have to beat a Banquer at right back, even though he's out of position, which means we'll go for Easton in today alongside Helgi. Masterson on the bench here. Then we're going to go for a Comey. We'll have Adam Modan. I might give Malarkey a go on the bench as well because he can play centre back as well. Right, midfield we'll go for Bate and Zukon as usual, our dream duo. Not worried about keeping Konak happy, obviously, because he's going to be going back to Brentford. And he's probably outside of our price range. He hasn't got the pace I really want either, but he's got the technical ability to be a good player. Duarte's got to go in the middle. On the right-hand side today, we've got an interesting one, because, of course, Bue's now suspended. So I wonder if we mix things around here a little bit. Ben Knight can go on the right today, because he's played quite well there before. Or do we go for Stramput, maybe, controversially? Let's try Stramput, why not? Up top today we'll go for Venegor Hesselink, getting another run out here. Temensnikov can come back on the bench for this one. Ben Knight on that one. Left hand side, let's go for Hutchinson just. Van Dongen's going to stay on the bench, he's not performed well enough. And Patterson can take the other one. Right, let's get to this one. A few changes, as you know. Could backfire, but you've got to make bold decisions. And sometimes your instinct works well. Interesting how I wanted to drop a Boo for that game he played badly before his red card game. So I think that's interesting how my instinct was to drop him. So let's see today if my instincts are correct. We are at home to QPR. It's going to be another sellout. And let's see how this one goes. Stramput's the interesting one for me on the right here today, because that might be the gamble element. But he's a sort of player for me I look at and go, if he performs well today, I think he can get us a couple of goals. I think he can come inside and be a right threat to everyone. Wrexham are relegated, as we know. Looks like Watford and Lincoln are on the verge of it as well now. Looks like Leeds might relegate Lincoln today to restore law and order back to the Championship, with 2 ex-League One clubs going back down in exactly the same year they came up. So tough luck for them. Didn't happen to us. We got 12th in our first season. I'd be happy to see a quieter game here as long as we just get the 2-0 win, right? Going to be played out from the back here for Marshall. A Banquer comes forward now. Nice running. Fred to Venegor. Zukon. Across. Hutchinson. Number 4. Excellent stuff. Made the right decision going for Hutchinson today on the left. Although I do imagine actually whoever played that position was going to score there. So, but we'll take it. Good intelligence from Zukon here. Not to just flash a shot in that wasn't going to go in. Nice back pass to Hutchinson. We'll take that. 1-0 Gillingham. I've done like 2 shows in a row tonight, obviously one on a different channel, so apologies if I get a little bit croaky. I've been managing my voice. It all started, my voice getting croaky, from when I did the 2 back-to-back Leicester City friendlies. When we did, I think me and Chris, who are a great mate of mine who runs Leicester Till I Die, it's 1-1. Oh, that's such a shame. We've still got a lot of time though. Runs Leicester Till I Die television. We decided to do the back-to-back games for Leicester against OH Leuven, which was like a 3-hour match. It was basically 3 games in one. It was insane, or 2 matches in one, split into 3-hour things. It was like Lord of the Rings for football, and by the end of it, both of us were pretty done in. By the end of it, we weren't even talking football. We were just talking random food stuff, which made it a very entertaining show. But there we go. Fred in the corner now. Oh, and a Banquer. Come on. Come on. Come on. Love the resilience in this team. If I was a real-life football manager, this is what I'd want my boys to have. Just that passion and desire. Okay, we get a few red cards. Yeah, fine, whatever. But I'll back my boys, you know. Oh, and Coventry did take the lead against Southampton. Unfortunately, it's gone back all square here straight away. Can we push forward now and get another one? Because as long as there's 1 goal in it, it keeps it wide open for something to happen, right? Southampton do take the lead now against Coventry as well. Dressing room. I'm going to say you can't let your performance levels drop. Yeah, 1 or 2 of them will get upset. That's fine. Ikomi can come off to cough the yellow card. Let's get Malaki on for this one. Add on Malaki. 10 shots, 7 on target. No, 12 shots now, 7 on target to their 2 and 1. So we are pretty dominant here, but it does worry me we've not got more goals in the back of the net yet. Strampert's not doing as well as I would hope, but he is slightly out of position, I guess. Here comes Esquerdida coming inside, inverted left-back position. Oh, and that's a poor pass there. It's given QPR an opportunity here. Play back to Hill. They're linking up well and playing quite wide here. Field down. That could have been a penalty, but he got away with it. Here comes Esquerdino again down the left-hand side. Finds Madsen in the middle. Field from distance. Good stuff from Setford to read the direction of that ball and put it past the post. Gonna be a corner now to Collins, who comes inside. Heads down. Head tennis. Cleared away. Venegor Hessling tries to turn his man. Can't do it on that occasion. Still, time for a change here now. We made one. I mean, Fred's playing well. Strampert's not. We need to maybe have another goal in this game yet. So let's get Ben Knight on for his sacrificial lamb elements like he's done so far. A bank was going to take a throw-in down now towards a QPR goal. Can he get the ball across here? Bate plays it into Knight. Knight, oh, he would have been our knight in shining armour coming off the bench to do that, wouldn't he? Hutchinson now is going to take the short corner to Fred. They link up nicely. Bate down there. Nice idea. Unfortunately, Hutchinson, as he claps his teammate, wasn't quite as aware on that one. Corner to QPR. Nerves. Oh, and it's a good save from Setford. He punched it away to make it safe and clear. Down to Darryl. Ashipong over the top. Oi, oi, oi. Come on, guys. Get the third goal with 10 minutes to go. Played in. Venegor Hesselink. He's got the height. He's got the heading. He finds the back of the net. 3-1. We're going to take that, guys. That's excellent stuff. Right, Bates looking a little bit tired. I've been told he wants to come off. So let's get to Zand on to go and give him some minutes. Try and get his match fitness up a bit in case we need to call upon him in a minute as well. And we're onside. That's good. Excellent. Excuse me. Right. 10 minutes to go plus added time. Can we go and get some more goal difference here? Because the way this is lining up, the goal difference might be important. Venegor goes close. Good save from Marshall. Puts it over the top there. Hutchinson now will take the short corner to Fred. Fred down to Hutchinson again. A cross in. Nice idea. We're always popping those balls inside the 6-yard box. Off the post. Setford, I think, had it covered though. And at the moment, Southampton are drawing. We're going to go top of the league, guys. It might not even just be about automatic promotion here. Every time I said that, they've come back. They might not this time because it's too late. We beat QPR and have Southampton drop points. Well done, lads. Good win. I think they have, you know. We are top of the league, everyone, with 3 games to go. And we could end up with 99 points. I am in shock. I am legitimately in shock. I did not expect this to happen so soon. I knew our system was good. I knew our players were good. But, oh my goodness me. And we got Coventry next, who caused a right thorn in Southampton's side there. As you can see, with Wilson equalising the 83rd minute. Leeds also drew as well. That's a 3-point gap to Leeds. And as you know, I was talking about goal difference, so I quickly go here. That is huge, right? Because they've got 1 less goal than us. So the more goals we can get now, the more free scoring we can be, the better. Mr. Lawnmower Def, no choking now. I'll try not to choke my voice or the team. There's a possibility of both, my friend. You've been around here for a long time. You know that. Hopefully it won't happen, but we'll see how it goes. Coventry have got a lot of good connectivity in that team, haven't they, as well? I don't think the right-wing experiments worked here. Oh, Jude soon's that bell. Like him. At Granada. Anyway, yeah, the Strampert experiment didn't work that time for me, so I don't think we'll play him on the right side again. I think maybe Van Dongen. Oh, that's a shame. Venegor Hesseling's out for 6 weeks, guys. This is the thing that could only derail us now, is if we lost a load of players. I mean, don't forget, we've got 2 right-backs out at the moment as well, so we're having to improvise with a Banquet in there, even though he can play and actually played very well. I still prefer him as a centre-back for his attributes, so... But it's nice we got a little bit of versatility, perhaps. Even if that is that one place we're probably a little bit short. As we get forward now, Coventry on the Saturday. I can't remember who we got left. I think it's Coventry, Bristol City and West Brom, is it? Whole team meeting? Never. Never doing that at all. Let's quickly check our schedule again here, guys. Yeah, Coventry, Bristol City and West Brom. 1 more home game to go against Bristol City. What's our home attendances like? Yeah, we're sold out. Sold out. Sold out. Sold out. So we might need to expand the stadium if we can as well, because the Premier League ticket revenue would do some wonderful things for us. The problem is it'll probably cost us like our entire budget to do it, so might have to wait a year and just stick it out. But we'll consider it at the end of the season, and perhaps the club will make improvements as well. Perhaps the club would like to name the stadium after me. Who knows? Probably not. Anyway. Right, some changes to make here. Venegor Hesseling's going to have to come out. Do we go to Mensnikov back in? Or Pascal? I think Pascal. Let's give Pascal a go. Otherwise, I kind of feel like we're not giving him the fair opportunity here. Everyone else is kind of okay. Strampert. I don't know. Is it a day for Patterson, guys? Should we go old school? I like the old school idea with Patterson today. He's one of those that just turns up and will just score a random goal now and again, won't he? Doesn't look like we're going to get a loan for Logan Briggs. We did try. But he's unregistered because we look at he's over 21 now. I think that's going to be the best team we can go out for today, right? No Glass, no Talarov, no Cohn. That's fine. Right, let's get to it here. Once again, what the others got. Southampton are away at Cardiff. Cardiff need to get a result here because all of a sudden, look at Lincoln at the bottom here. Lincoln are only 2 points behind us. So Cardiff need a result and Leeds are at home to Ipswich. That could be helpful. If Ipswich win that, they're going to take some of this pressure off with 2 games left after this one, guys. Get those hearts out in the chat. We're really here. Yeah, Mr. Lawnmower Def, you're right. Lucas Zidane's in goal for Coventry today. They got some good players there as well. Nwaneri up top. Nwaneri, I wanted him, didn't I? I looked to get him in and I was told he doesn't want to come play for you. He wants to play for a bigger club. Enjoy playing for that bigger club that's in mid-table in the Championship when you've turned down the one that's top of the Championship. Logic. Anyway, let's just get to it here. We know what the teams are. We're in my favourite pink kit away at the what used to be the Rico Arena back when it was first built. But anyway, going to be thrown to Coventry here now. Rodriguez down to Bree. Miller in. Oh, that was lucky. We managed to get rid of it. Get the ball back quickly here, guys. Watch that width. Rodriguez. And we are 1-0 down to Coventry. And Coventry have been a thorn in everyone's side so far, haven't they? They've taken points off Southampton. They gave Leeds a fright as well. And so far, they're the ones giving us a fright. The only good thing is we are currently in that position where we might have an opportunity to get away with a slight mishap in one of these games. We definitely can't get away with mishaps in all of them. Interesting. Anyway, 1-0 to Coventry now. Bad start for us. Is the pressure starting to get to my Gillingham team? I just want to say to them, focus game by game. I wouldn't even tell them, don't even look at the league table, no bigger picture. Game by game, we know what we're doing. Get running, get using those legs, get aggressive, get in the team's face. Let's try and win a football match. Phoenix now, curving strike. He has done that for us for years, curving ones into the back of the net. But unfortunately on that occasion, it is not on target. So there we go. 25 minutes on the clock, still 1-0 Coventry. I don't want to start shouting too soon. Look, we're all equal on points at the moment, guys. At the moment, with the way the results are going, we'd finish today with first, second and third all on 90 points, which is banana land. And the goal difference is 1 between all of us. I mean, it's going to be so tight. If we don't go up automatically by 1 goal difference or something, I'm going to have my head on the desk, probably with tears in my eyes. Hutchinson down this side now. Ikome, come on guys. Zukon, Fred. Not the time to get high and wide there, Fred. Keep it a bit more under control, my friend. Leeds go 2-0 up against Ipswich. That's their banana skin game, perhaps. And they have got the 2-0 advantage now. Going to get to half-time and I'm going to have to throw some stuff around, aren't I? Because this is not good enough. No shots on target. Probably an equal game, but perhaps some nerves settling in. And yeah, it's been all Coventry. Our shooting's not good enough. I'm not happy defensively. I want to see more from you guys. Right. Do we make any changes? I think we'll just go with it here in a minute. Mixed music vibes. A new expanded stadium should have a stand named Tom Stand. I'll take it, mate. I'll take it. Tom Stand. I mean, the Jamie Vardy stand happened in Fleetwood, didn't it? You know, because obviously we paid him £1 million, so why not? I'm pretty sure I brought in more than £1 million to Gillingham, haven't I, when they were financially crippled? Oh, come on, guys. Why haven't we come out the blocks better here? I think Pascal's going to come off. We need a redemption arc here for Temensnikov, don't we? Fred's playing bad. Phoenix is just having one of those games where you just can't be bothered. Ben Knight can come on. Right, and I think East... I don't want to make all 3, even though Easton's performing badly here. Come on, guys. We need more. I'm going to have to fire you up, aren't I? This is ridiculous. It's going to drop us out because Southampton are now 2 up against Cardiff. 2 goals in 2 minutes. What are you doing? Come on. Come on. Just get a shot on target here. That would be helpful, wouldn't it? Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Looks like we're going to have an off day, guys. Hutchinson's playing bad as well. Van Dongen can come on here, see if that makes a difference. I've got one more sub here, so let's get to Zand on as well. Let's really change all this attacking unit and try and make something happen. Setford plays the ball out now. A point would make all the difference, actually, because I think it would put us back ahead, because Cardiff just equalised against Southampton. It's 2-2 there. Abbott down to Wilson, though. Is it going to be Coventry's moment, or is it going to be ours? Come on, win the ball back, guys. Win that ball back. Someone make a mistake at the back for Coventry. Grimes forward. Good stuff from Easton to come forward and press the line. Knight inside. Come on, Agbankwa to Mensnikov. Gotta find the back of the net. 5 minutes to go here. 5 minutes between glory and potential failure. To Mensnikov and Marucho to Zand. He's offside. He's offside and he missed anyway. It's still going to put us second though. It looks like Southampton are going to drop points. Even with the defeat. Might we have got away with this one? I expect to see you in training tomorrow. I'm not happy at all. The attackers are getting it. You haven't been good enough in front of goal. Not even close. Not even close. We are somehow, because of a miracle score from Cardiff, who have drawn against Southampton 2-2, still in there by a little bit of goal difference. But we all now, with 2 games to go, guys, are on 90 points. Oh, my precious heart beating out of my chest. This is utterly insane. Honest to God. Bristol City at home. And really, if we win, it could all but confirm our promotion if Southampton have a wobble. This could be the moment, guys. Get those hearts out in the chat, honestly. This is huge stuff for Gillingham. And we could be planning for a Premier League. 3 teams on 90 points is silly, Mr. Lawnmower Deaf. You're 100% right, mate. It's utter madness what we're seeing this year. But it has happened in the Championship, hasn't it? Leeds have fallen foul to it many times in real life. They really have. They've ended up in the playoffs and losing the playoffs. Ooh, who's this guy? I just saw a bright A there. Nathan Martinez. Yeah. I mean, he's got all these physicals there, hasn't he? But nothing else. Don't know. Probably an offering from Olafunjana since his new one. Oh, no, not him. Sorry. The new chap we got in from Vano, wasn't it? Right. Nerves are kicking in for this one. Bristol City at home. I'm not doing a team meeting. We know we're not doing a team meeting. Not doing it. Just a normal game at the pitch, mate. Normal game. Van Dongen rallies the troops. Don't have to do that, mate. It's a normal game. No team meeting. Just normal game today. Go out there and play football. Do what we do every season. Remove that pressure from yourselves. That's not important. We don't need to think of the bigger picture. Just a temporary one. Jirumi's back today. That's helpful, isn't it? So, right, let's make some changes here. Jirumi's going to come back in at right back. I pressed the wrong button here. Hang on. Right. So, let's do that. Excuse me. Attacking-wise, I think maybe we're going to have to go back to Temensnikov, you know. Even though he's dried up a bit, I just think Pascal's completely dried up. So I think that might be the team we go. Patterson played terribly, didn't he, guys? Makes sense to probably try and get Van Dongen back in here, actually, and maybe we'll swap Hutchinson and Van Dongen. I think Hutchinson's technically better to play on the right-hand side, so yeah, I think that's a decision I'm going to go for today. I want to include him because I think he is the next level of quality we've lacked before, and it's probably a big part of the reason we've managed to get ourselves in this position. Let's see what everyone else is doing here today, guys. Right, so we got... Where are they? I'm blind all of a sudden. Leeds are away at Hull. There might be a chance we can win the league because Hull are in 4th, guys. That's not bad at all, is it? And then we got Gillingham, obviously Southampton, home to Portsmouth tonight. Oh, a local derby. Cool. Right, let's get to it, guys. Some good connectivity back in the back too anyway. Excuse me 1 second. Right, that's better. Big game. Could be promoted today. Could be promoted today. I can feel the emotion welling up in me already. Come on, guys. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. It has been a superb save so far. The 12th live stream of this. And we're on the verge of a possible Premier League place. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes. I didn't expect this. It was more about securing the club financially, as you all know. 44 games played from the top 3, all on 90 points. As we come out now, Bristol City, I'm pretty sure the last time we played them, they won. Pressure is on us. Let's go. I think Temensnikov, unfortunately, needs to find an extra level today, because he was starting to drop off when we replaced him with Venegor of Hesselink. That injury could be a real downer for us. Akome comes inside now. Zukon to Bait. Up to Jarumi. Jarumi cuts inside. Bait does really well. Husni, oh, and there's a Mehmet on the counter here. He's cut inside and he's put it in the bottom corner. Oh no, oh no. The home fans are stunned. The manager's even more stunned. And unfortunately, that bad positioning we always worry about has caught us out. And a good run for Mehmeti there. And he's done really well to get the shot away under pressure. Unfortunately, he has put it past Setford, who couldn't quite see it, I believe, because of the centre-back there trying to make the tackle. We are 1-0 down. Game on for everyone else. Means we're all currently on 90. Leeds are playing the same time as us. Of course, Southampton play tonight. But even with that, that'll put Leeds ahead of us, just losing this game because they got better goal difference. Right. Bird comes forward now to Bristol City. Well, I've got a horrible feeling this is going to be a really difficult game for us. Oh, he's got away again here. He's so pacey. Twine back to Viggs, and it's gone in, and the goalkeeper should have done better. I'm going to lose my mind with him. Hang on. I'm berating him. What are you doing? How does that get past you? You can be good all year, but you can't let those in. Oh, you can't do it. Okay, it might fit our defender, but jumping up like your Spider-Man doesn't help. We might be blowing this. We might be blowing the doors wide open. It might be going to a final day. At least he's happy I berated him here. But Amarucho once again has got a knock as well. We're seeing some trends coming in here. A tight Achilles, I'm leaving it at the moment. Akome now is going to throw into Amarucho. Akome's got to perform better here. The pressure might be getting to them. Zukon's done really well. Right, come on, encourage them here early. Let's get going. Good stuff from Zukon. We needed a cool, calm head there. And ironically, for someone who has underperformed recently, there's one thing he's good at. He's got a calm head. Some of them haven't. He has. Excellent for him to take accountability. That's what I like to see in my players. 2-1. Come on, guys. We get this back all square to half-time. They've had 2 shots on target and put 2 in the net. That's not good enough. Setford punches that one away. Viner picks it up now at fullback. Back to Jason Knight. Trying to come forward now. Can we pick the ball up on halfway? Twine's all the way back defending as McNally comes back now. Good stuff from Mikome. Come forward down the left-hand side, my friend. Plays it into Fred. Zukon now. Fred again. Fred again. Oh, and he's put it wide. No, it was deflected past by Knight. Someone got a boot in there. The short corner option is on. It's being covered up, but Fred's done well to put the ball in. Verhelge unfortunately can't get his head on it, and it looks like we're going to head to half time, guys. 2-1 down, but the drama is continuing here. 3 minutes of added time. Okay, you've been terrible. Sort it out. You weren't that bad, but you can improve. Let's try and give them some encouragement. It's a time to put a bit of an arm around them here, isn't it? Temensnikov's not having a good game again. But he has done this before. He's been a 6.5 for 86 minutes, and then he'll come up and be a 7.0 in the last minute of a great goal. Careful with his passing around it, guys. Get to the flank. That's it. There's space up here. You're coming up to Amarucho. His injury is hindering him. You can see it, but he's playing so well. I don't want to take him off. Oh, and Fred's missed a sitter. That's a terrible miss from Fred. Not convinced Fred's having his best game today. I think maybe that's a decision here. I feel Helge is playing terribly as well. Let's cover off this yellow card here and get Masterson on for a rare go. And in attacking mid, I think Ben Knight for a redemption arc. He started the season as our main attacking mid option. Since the transfer windows have come and gone, we've had different players in there, right? Come on, guys. I need some more here. Need some more. Even a point might do something, depending if Portsmouth do us a favour. Leeds have equalised against Hull. That is not good for us, because Hull were leading that one and getting us off the hook. Not happening. Encourage the team. Come on, we need more. Come on, guys. Hutchinson's playing awful on the right side. So I think maybe Patterson will get on, actually, controversially here. Ball played forward now. Jarumi can pick it up. Oh, it's a terrible pass, and Twine's nearly scored a worldie there to really punish us. Some nerves kicking into this team, which is not good. Guys, let's get this equaliser. Have we got any other players we can bring on? We do, but I've got injury problems as well. Temensnikov's playing badly. Pascal can come on. Let's hope for a hero. I'm risking it because some players are get on the verge of injury here, but I've got to see more. Come on. 4 minutes of added time, guys. It looks like we might blow this. Corner to Bristol City. Dozo, and it's 3-1. Might be the playoffs for us. As long as it goes to the last day, I guess. But, oh my goodness me, guys. That is a nightmare. Bristol City have always seemed to have our number, and every team has one. And Leeds take the lead in the last minute. They've done what we can't. I think we've blown it, everyone. I think we have blown it. I think we've blown it at the last possible moment. I even don't want to speak to them. I'm that disappointed. The pressure's got to them. Southampton have got their game in hand tonight against Portsmouth. A point there puts them ahead of us. We need Portsmouth to win. And then we got West Brom on the final day. At least Van Dongen hasn't gone out for more than 2 days here. Southampton did win, which means now on the final day we have to win and they have to lose. Otherwise, guys, we're going to the playoffs. Would you believe it? The only good news is we've been that good and we have beat Hull. We have competed with Brentford. We haven't with Bristol City. And who are we going to get in the playoffs? Bristol City. Oh, it makes you so sick. We're going to get the one team we can't play against. Terrible. I mean, it's not over yet. It goes to a final day, the most dramatic final day. Honest to God, away at West Brom with everything on the line, and we've got to have a look at what the other fixtures are going to be. But we might very well have blown it right at the end. I mean, you shouldn't be disappointed. How has this team got over 90 points? I mean, how have we done it? I mean, we've not done it since League 2. 5 points less than our League 2 title win, this is. Insane, in a more competitive division as well. Let's get forward up into this game. We'll make some team selection choices, guys. And we'll have a look at what the fixtures are in a minute here. Whole team meeting, not a chance. Not a chance, not now. Just play out a normal game. Excuse me. Right. Let's have a look at the schedule. Sky Bet Championship. Who has got who today? Where's the fixtures? Matches, fixtures. So Leeds are at home to Swansea. I don't expect them to drop any points there. Southampton are away at Norwich. I don't think it looks very good for us, guys, to be honest. However, let's not lose hope. I think the thing that cost us, losing Venegor Hesselink. He was literally on fire at the time, and Pascal wasn't. Temensnikov wasn't. Neither one of them had done it. Strampert didn't work, and we tried that one, did it? So that was frustrating when you think about it. I think that's where we might have fallen, but we can refresh before the playoffs if it comes to it anyway. That will be important. Right. Let's pick the team here, and I'm going to need to get some more water because of my throat, guys. Sorry about the water breaks. I try and reduce them as much as possible. Setford I'll keep in goal. Hill, I'm going to tell him he needs to play a bit better. Last game was terrible, wasn't it? Got to play in a higher standard. Excellent. At least they got good attitudes, a lot of these guys, right? Jerome's not entirely fit. Do you know what? I think Abankwa's going to go right back today, guys. I think he's proven to me that he's good enough at doing it, and then we can go for Easton and Furhedge, sorry. Jerome can go on the bench, as can Adamola, who's got the pace at the end. Oh no, left back we've got to go with. Oh, we'll go with Kome at left back still. I still think I want to try and boost him up a bit because he's started to drop the last couple of games as well. Criticise recent form. I think I've been playing well. I suggest we're done here. Not a problem. He can play, but if he plays badly now, he's coming off. He hasn't actually played that badly. I was a bit mean. He's been on 6.9s. I've been a bit mean, but I'm obviously in a bad mood after what happened in that last game anyway. Right. Abue's back. What was I talking about? I talked about how it was a problem with our strikers, right? The biggest problem, I think, was Abue in this one. Abue getting himself suspended for those games has utterly ruined us, hasn't it? Utterly ruined us. Right, Duarte. Van Dongen's not fit, so let's get Amari Hutchinson in here. And up top today, I mean, it really is. I think I'm going to go for Pascal. I know that's insane, but they're all terrible. They've all been terrible recently. So we'll go for Pascal. Strampert on the bench. Temensnikov on the bench. Knight. And it's going to be Van Dongen. Right, guys. That is the team we're going to go for today. It's all or nothing. We need some other results to go our way elsewhere, because we are 3 points behind now. I mean, it's so... I mean, if you think about it, I mean, like, their head and shoulders... We've got, what, 10%, not even that, of their wage budget? I mean, our wage budget is like one Manchester United world-class player. I mean, to achieve what we have done is superb. I'd like, ironically, if we lose this and end up in the playoffs, we end up playing West Brom rather than playing Bristol City. So in some ways, there's some weird symmetry going on here right now into how this season's going to end. And obviously, if we beat West Brom, but that brings Ipswich and Derby back into this on the final day. Interesting times. Right, I'm going to save the game, guys. Give me a couple of minutes to grab some more water here. Do the same for yourselves. Let's do this now before the next game, because I prefer to crack on straight into the playoffs if it does go wrong. But I will see you back here in 2 minutes for the biggest game in the history of this save. Cheers. Right, are we ready, everyone? Are we ready for this? This is the moment, right? It will either work or it won't. We'll either get a bit of luck or we won't. I think it's likely to be the playoffs, but maybe that'll be better for the stream anyway. Maybe that's going to bring some more drama. Let's just get to this now. We're going to be keeping an eye, obviously, on that Southampton result in particular. But either way, I actually want to have a quick look at the league table again before we start, just to work it out. Get out there and show the world you got what it takes, guys. Come on. Pump the fists. Come on. Do the Dave Bautista from WWE back in the mid-2000s. I want you to make the difference. Come on. Right. Tunnel. Match preview. I want to see the goal difference, so we'll let this run out here. Stephen Schumacher's in charge of West Brom. That's quite a change here, isn't it? Can we get the bit of luck we need on the final day here? Can we? Can we get the bit of luck? And it is going to be a bit of luck. I mean, the goal difference to Leeds is probably too much to turn over, isn't it? It's going to be, what, 5 or 6 goals? So it is going to be all about if we can just win this game and hope things go in our favour. Right, let's get to it. Keep an eye on the dugout as well, everyone. They're 4-4-2 today, sorry, 4-2-4. So they're going very strong because they've got to go for a playoff place. And they're out of the blocks early here. This could be a concern for us. Malumbi down to Thomas, but maybe it means we won't play Bristol City. And it is 1-0 West Brom. The worst time to get on a bad run of form is just before you're about to play the playoffs as well. And it is West Brom 1, Gillingham 0. And it's a great long distance shot there. Oh, they got Luke Thomas, a Leicester player at left back. Nothing anyone could do there. Great shot into the far corner. Right, come on, boys. Just get your composure here. Let's get this under control. This formation is probably not going to play well against theirs, as we can see from the match stats so far. Do I go 4-2-4 in retaliation second half? Maybe I do something ballsy. Depends what happens in the other matches as well. At the moment, it doesn't matter. Leeds have taken the lead against Swansea. As we edge towards half-time, with Boué's taken a knock. Excuse me. Corner in from West Brom. Can we launch a counter? Poor clearing header. Wallace comes inside. Mowat again. Good save from Setford that time. Read it well that time. The first time we went in the top corner, had the bottom one covered. Corner in, and it is 2-0. Looks like it's going to be the playoffs. It looks like it might be West Brom, though, which might be a favour to us, although this formation is not playing well against theirs, is it? Difficult. Difficult stuff. I might need to get rid of this little banner in the corner of Boué now. Puts one over the top. Looks like we lost our confidence right at the end here, which is a shame. Yeah, Heartbreak Soul has lost 22, you're right. Is what it is. I mean, look. We've been the third best team. That's the reality. We've been the third best team. If that means we've got to do the playoffs, I'll say to the boys, we would have taken being third best team at the start of the season, right? We all would have gone, yeah. So let's have a bit of belief in one another. Let's get each other's back out there. Just make sure you're doing the things we've done so well so far this year and make sure we make a difference. Let's gamble. We're going to go 4-2-4. It hasn't played well for us this year, but I think now's the time to try something dramatic. And I didn't mean to put Jerumi on there. Hang on, let's undo that. Who's going to come on the right-hand side here? Ben Knight, perhaps? I think Hutchinson has been lame, hasn't he? So we'll make 2 changes. Van Dongen, and let's get Ben Knight on here. And let's see if this makes a difference. Oh, I got Duarte as well. Hang on, I forgot because I've changed the formation, haven't I? So no, we'll go for Duarte on the right. And then we'll go up top here. Oh, the thing keeps messing up now because my mouse is probably running out of battery. To Mensnikov. Right. This is the moment, all or nothing. It'd be nice to get the win, or at least, Ben, we're probably going to end up playing West Brom. We want to see this formation works against them. Right, fire up, come on. Let's see a bit more. Ikome's playing terrible, but I probably shouldn't have had that word with him. I'll leave it for the moment, so I do changes too early. It might come back and bite us, mightn't it? 2-0 to West Brom. Southampton are winning it well, so it's game over now. It will be playoffs tonight, guys. It will be a playoff run for us, irrelevant of the result. And it looks like we'll be playing West Brom at the moment as well. Zukon tries to break their player there. That might not be a bad strategy now as Thomas nearly puts one in. Not looking good, is it? Especially how we match up. Although saying that, since we've gone 4-2-4, the stats have gone up in our favour here. So perhaps we gamble and change the formation up. Franco's hit the bar and it is in from Mikataus there. Doing a little jig in celebration. You cheeky mother... I'm not going to say the last bit, but you know what it is. Ikome, since I had that word, like I said, has been playing bad. So let's get Adamola on here. Pascal's not done well for us. Maybe I made the mistake dropping him out of the team when I shouldn't have done. But it is what it is. You've got to make decisions. And sometimes as a manager, you get them wrong. Right, Stramput can come on for him. Is there a chance here for a miracle comeback, at least to give us hope for this playoff one? Because I'm a bit concerned we're going to play these boys. Zukon, Amarucho, off the post. And that's 2-footed from Fred there. The tackles. I've not got hard tackling set on, by the way, guys. I've not got it as to, like, you know, try and murder someone with a tackle at every opportunity. I do like us to play a bit rough and hard. Dyke's got through here and he's buried it. This is the downside of this formation and why it hasn't worked for us. I found with this 4-2-4 that I've developed, it would work well, but the problem is, because it's wider, it means the positional elements we've got problems with are actually a lot more defined and a lot more worse. So I kind of think we're stuck with a formation that's worked with us all season here, because while we've had more shots in this one, It doesn't seem to be keeping West Brom at bay, which is a concern, right? We're going to the playoffs, everyone. Can we at least get a goal to give us some hope? Because otherwise, it's a little bit bleaker than what we thought. Good effort across there. Unfortunately, we couldn't find the back of the net. Some tired legs as well. I think we need to rest some players and give some time off here. 5 minutes of any time. We are heading to the playoffs. It is West Brom 4, Gillingham 0. And a terrible end after a great run. I'm far from pleased with that result though, guys. That's our heaviest defeat of the season. Keeps us in 3rd place. Means we will play Bristol City though. West Brom, despite that win, didn't make it. Ha 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 ha. Revenge. Thank you. You ruined our day, but we've ruined yours, haven't we? Excellent. Abue's out for 2 days. Pascal Valster and Goldraut. That's fine, mate. You won't be playing, so you have to wait till next season. Right. Leeds are crown champions. Unfortunate. Feel a little bit sick in my stomach over that one. But what can you do? We will be playing Bristol City in the playoffs, which is going to be interesting because we have struggled against them. What formation do they play? It is the same as us, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty much exactly what we do, but for some reason Mehmete we cannot deal with, and I think that's because of the right back position. So I think the thing we didn't do, we didn't play a Banqua there last time. I think we will this time. I think that'll be the way to get out of this. Let's try and rest some players now as well. What's the training looking like? Oh, we've got a lot of rest. It's okay. That's fine. As long as we've got a lot of rest for the next while until we get this game drawn, then there we go. What can we do? Let's keep pushing forward now. We've got 7 days to play Bristol City, guys. Seoul has lost 22. That defence, yeah, I know, right? They were terrible, mate. They were terrible. They were terrible. I mean, the formation has kind of protected them because they're not great. I mean, but we have been attacking to, you know, be better defensively. So basically we've gone, we can't defend, let's attack. And it's got us this far. It's got us to 90 points in the championship from utterly nowhere. We're going to stick with that and we're going to go for it. And we're going to see how it goes on against Bristol City. This is a redemption story because Bristol City, and I will double check this before we get to the game, I'm pretty sure they're 2 results in a row over us. In good news, Venegal Hesseling's back in training. Let's just see, how did we do? We lost 3-1 to Bristol City there. And we lost 2-4. Yeah. So it shows you there is a problem there. I really think it's going to be playing a Banqua at right back. And I might be clutching at straws, but I do think that's the thing we didn't do last time. So I think we'll do that this time and see how we get on, right? Anyway, guys, get some love out in that chat for us here. We need probably a bit of a miracle now to win the playoffs. I think it's more the first game than the second one, ironically, in the final. Because I think if we go through, just looking at the table again here, I fancy us against Hull. I mean, Brentford, yeah, Brentford are probably due a result against us because we rode a bit of luck. But we seem to be able to compete better against them. And I think we got goals against their defence. So that on a one-game day, you don't know. I mean, it's going to be difficult. It was never going to be easy. We weren't expected to be in this position. Let's just see what we can do here, right? As we go to Bristol City away. Got some scout reports here, but I'm going to worry about that later. We don't know where we're going to be next season. Right. Let's pick the team. Setford, Abanqua. Easton's not impressed me recently, but I don't particularly rate Masterson either. Oh, I think we'll go with Masterson. They're both pretty average, aren't they? Come on. They're both incredibly average, but we'll go for Masterson today. McCracken, Easton, Jerumi. Maybe Jerumi's due a good game, but the problem is that he doesn't seem to match up well when I play him against... Who did we play last time? Hang on, let me have a look at this. I better get my facts right before I start making silly statements here, right? Who did we play in this game? It was Jerumi. Right, he's not playing. Fine. At least we know that, so at least I know I'm not picking that guy. Maybe Adamola in today. Mix it up. I think Akomi's slightly dropped off. This might as well be another difficult decision. Tazand, Zukon. Mixing it up. I'm going to put a few more legs in there, see how we get on. Duarte in attacking mid, who seems to have done well there recently. Ibue, Van Dongen. And I think we'll go up top with Venegal Hessling, even though he's not fully fit. We're going to have to rely on those sort of guys more now, aren't we? On the bench as well, we're going to go for Hutchinson, Ben Knight, Stramper and Temensnikov. Pascal's not going to get a look in. Right, here goes nothing. We've made some specific man-on-man adjustments here. And my idea for Adamola was this. The reason why I've brought him back in is because he's got that connectivity, right? So why not give that a go, despite the fact his first touch and positioning, again, isn't great. But I don't think is actually too dissimilar when Ikome's been playing at a lower level than what he should be. Very strong team, pretty much the same team from last time. We owe Bristol City after the last time. Go and get revenge. I trust you to make the difference. Come on. I have faith in you. Make a difference, guys. I consider it a very tough fixture to go to this one. But you never know. We're the underdogs despite being third with 90 points, guys. We are legitimate underdogs of this league. But we'll keep pushing on and we'll keep trying. That's all you can do. As long as they put... The thing is, I never mind particularly losing, right? I know it sounds a daft thing to say. But whenever you support your own football team, if your football team plays badly and just, you know, loses, that's awful. If you play really well and you get a bit unlucky, I mean, maybe it's being a Leicester fan and what I've been used to, then it's different, right? You just got to know what good looks like. And so far what good looks like is Bristol City are looking like they're getting some shots on us. Oh, God. Come on, boys. We can do this. Corner to Bristol City. Sousa in. Get rid of it. A banquet as well against Vigna there. Come on. Press them up. Get the ball. Counter-attack. Veek's down. It's played in. Setford's just about dealt with that. Although his hands were a little bit like jelly there as he managed to bounce it off the bar. 25 minutes in here. And look at the shots for Bristol City. Oh, my God. Stop it. Stop doing this to me. Don't do it. Because the thing is, they've got goals in their game. Mehmeti looks a very dangerous player for them. Let's go, lad. Soul is lost. Well said. Come on, mate. Let's do this together. It's our team, guys. You're the supporters. Terrible. I'm far from pleased. That's all I'm going to say. More. Come on. I'm going to demand more in a minute. Played in. Mehmeti's there. The danger man. Veeks is coming down. Plays it across. We've got to get rid of this. A Banqua's got a foot in, but he's not got hold of the ball. Bird from distance, luckily. If we keep him towards that, it's not going to be a disaster. It's interesting, there's certain players that seem to underperform when the pressure's on. The Bui's one of them, oddly. So let's get Knight on, he's quite sacrificial. Tazan's going to come off here for Bate to try and get that connectivity back between Bate and Zukon. Bate's got fresher legs. Look at the match momentum, that's terrible. Tight hamstring for Adamola, he's going to have to come off here as well for Ikome. Right, come on guys, encourage. I'm going to be a bit gentle with him here and just try and see if we can get a bit of fortune here. We've not had a shot on goal yet. We need one. Well, we had 3 shots off target, but not actually on target. Holding on at the moment. Playing out from the back now. Can we make something good happen here? Played forward to Amarucho. Come on, guys. Don't give the ball away here. I get really anxious about this. Fred linking up pretty well, but gives the ball away to Buckley. Oh, we nearly got played in by a back pass. Nice line there. Bate does well against 2 men. Come on, Gillingham. No, we've given it up to the wrong man. Don't give it up to him. A Banqua comes back again. Need to find a way through the middle here. Bate, nice one-touch football. That's more like it. Ikome down the left. Nice ball in. Bate, off the goalkeeper. Goes over the top of the crossbar. Come on, that's a bit more like it. We've woken up now, lads, haven't we? Come on. Going to be an opportunity to press them up here as the match momentum's coming into our favour. We've literally rode out a storm in the first 50. Venegor Hesselink, he's back. He's back, baby. Oh, come on, 1-0 Gillingham. Let's get on it. Come on. I mean, there's a long way to go. We've got another 90 minutes left, but if we can win this away game, I don't know. Maybe put 5 at the back. Maybe that's the answer. We just chuck out a completely new formation and put 5 at the back. I don't think so. I think it's a confidence issue. I don't think it's anything outside of that. Come on, boys. I don't want to say anything. I just want to see what we can do here now. We got any more subs in a minute? The more goals we can get now, the better the second leg will be. Back to Setford. Comes forward. Don't give away a silly goal. It'll destroy our confidence. Knight. Venegor. Nice ball. Amarucho. Amarucho. Offside. No, he was on. He was definitely on. He was on. Goal awarded. Come on. 2-0 away. Come on. We're owed this. We lost twice to these guys this year. I said we wanted revenge against them. Come on, let's do this. 10 minutes. Let's get some more. Was he offside? Imagine the controversy. Oh, actually, in the modern game, that is offside. I don't care. I don't care. We got done over. It's chaos. Absolutely, guys. You're getting it right in the chat. It is chaos. Pandemonium. I love that word. It's not used enough in life. 7 minutes of added time. Can we get a third maybe here? A third here would give me a little bit more hope. Reeks clears it. I mean, Bristol City have got the ability to score 3 quick-fire goals, I don't forget. And we have got a third as a Banquer. Managerial decision to put him at right back, guys. Oh, my word. What a goal. What a performance. Bate there with a real neat little touchdown. I like Bate. He's done a really good job for us this year. It was a really good investment. Very good from Venegov Hesselink as well, not to get in his teammates' way. Nice shout from a Banquer. Nice calm header. We're going to win the first leg free, maybe. I knew he spoke too soon. Got some added time here. Don't do it now. Twine's in. He has got one back. Is it offside? No, it's not. It's been given. And look how quick he is. If he runs like that in the real game, I mean, that's insane. Right, that was a poor one. Was he off? No, he was on. Miles on. Oh, and that's the danger they possess. And all of a sudden, it's not so simple now, is it? 2-goal advantage, they're going into the second leg. We'd have taken that. Right. Proud of your performance. No one gave you a chance. Well done, lads. I'm going to say attackers. You provided an attacking edge today and we needed it. Well done. Let's give him a little bit of a boost now. Get this confidence back going. We struggled in the first half, but once we got out of our own way a little bit, once we took that accountability, got over the pressure, we got the result we needed, right? Adamer's out for 2 days. Not a problem. We got 6 days till the next one. 15 trials are about to finish. I hope I haven't missed any of our wonder kids being too focused on the playoffs. But I don't think there's anyone that I'm really too worried about. Keep going forward here now. All these guys I keep getting recommended already on my scout list, so I don't even need to look at that. Brentford Hull game. Brentford won 4-0. Okay. So that pretty much suggests it might be us and Brentford in the final, which would be insane because that's Kent versus London, right? So that is proper, like, you know, bare knuckle boxing, isn't it? That's a pretty heavy one. Okay, there is some significant potential in these guys. I've got to quickly look at this, guys, and give us a minute to calm down here, perhaps. Kurt Bailey. The problem is he got no pace. No pace, no physicality. I mean, does it get better? Maybe. I don't know if I really want to invest in any of these guys. Are any of them going to make it? These brothers. Sean Williams. Oh, no, they just keep moving them around every time I click off them. No, I don't. Even this has significant potential. I don't think they're good enough, guys. I really don't. Mr. Lawnmower Dev called it. Bait is great at this level. You're right, mate. As soon as you saw me sign him, you said I had a player there, and you were bang on. Do I go for this guy? He's not terrible, is it? I guess I need 1 or 2 more. As I'm not going to have an under-18s team next year. Youth contract, fine. Yeah, let's do that. I like the Shaqiri bloke. Although we fell out last time. Right. Don't mess me around this time. This is the only offer you're going to get, but I want my extra years. Right. Optional contract extension for 3 years. Eat it or go away. You've got to have it. Oh, it was 600 quid a week. Okay, right. What are you doing? You're not having promotion wage rises. That's your final offer, or is you going? Fine, thank God for that. This kid, I don't like kids, you know, 16 years old here, telling me what they, I want to. What are you spending it on? EAFC or something? It's not be beer money, is it? I mean, well, he's hope it's not. He's not going to do very well for his football club. I don't think there's anyone else here I really like. Maybe Kinsella, actually. I mean, once again, he's got no pace, but I need to consider having a few more options here. Youth contract, great, fine. Just get that one banging through. I think the rest, I'm not too worried. Maybe I do just sign all the significant potential ones, because I've got a few players going anyway. Youth contract on 90, great, that's cheap. Right, I am just going to do it, actually. Because I'm not really paying attention to this right now. My mind's elsewhere, isn't it? So we might as well just get these guys in the book and just see if the coaches can do something with them. Anyone who's not showing promise, I'm not going to consider, obviously. I mean, that guy's terrible. I'm not considering him. Teamwork's all right there, but the rest of it... I mean, he is 15. Okay, right. Youth contract, great. Yeah, I think that'll do. I don't want to go too mad here. We've got to get to this Bristol City game. Honestly, it's hanging over us like a wet fart, isn't it? So we got the scholars that have been announced, and there was one, which was Jack Skinner. The rest of them don't even get a scholarship. I mean, that kid's pretty good for 16. He's got some potential, hasn't he? Tyler Robb's playing badly. I'm disappointed. I mean, he's not getting in the first team. I mean, that was probably the worst signing I've made on this save so far. Mr. Lawnmower Dev, should be illegal for under-18s to have agents. Absolutely. They shouldn't have agents. They should have their parents doing it, because I think actually that's more reasonable, isn't it? I think until you're 18, you shouldn't allow to. The difficulty is it's different around the world, isn't it? Some people will say you're adult at 16. Some will say you're at 18 or whatever else. So it is difficult. Leo for Hedge is actually starting to improve here, which is good. He's only really rated as a good League One player, though, which is not filling me with encouragement. We could have Brentford up in a minute. or we could yet have a difficult game here. Brentford won 5-0 on aggregate in the end. Oy, oy, oy. That's concerning, isn't it? Shaqiri's going to sign. Yeah, all right. Oh, of course, these guys I've got to sign afterwards, haven't I? I mean, they're not that good, are they? But let's get them in. Are they going to go to my first team now because I did it that way? That would be annoying. No, they've gone into the under 18s. That's good. Right, we're here, guys. Doesn't get much bigger than this, apart from if we get through. Right, what changes do we make? I don't really make hardly any, really, do we? I think Bate's got to come back in, hasn't he? Yeah, I think Bates coming alongside Zukon. Ibue's just all of a sudden started playing badly here. I can't really tell him off though because his average rating's still pretty good. Venegor Hesseling's fitness isn't great, 75. Some way short of fitness. Easton's slightly crocs. Let's get Easton off the bench if it's someone who can play. Who have I got on the bench for centre back? No one, so it's going to have to be Talarov actually. Which is not ideal, but that'll do. Talarov, sorry. Jarumi Ikumi. What a tag team that is. They sound like some sort of like double act. Like comedy double act from the old days. Jarumi Ikumi. If they can become that for us, that'll be unbelievable. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think there's anyone else I'm going to bring on the bench here. I think the rest of... Maybe I should actually consider controversially. Oh, no, I don't think so. I was going to consider maybe Konak. But he can't play in the final anyways. It's against Brentford and he's from Brentford. Phoenix Patterson? Yeah. Let's give Phoenix Patterson an opportunity here just in case. I just got a gut feeling. We've got the connectivity in the centre mid and at left back. I think it made a difference putting Adamola at right back, didn't it, guys? He's a bit more solid. A bit more solid, which is what we needed at that time. So, massive chance. Pick off where you left off last time. We got a great one. Come on. Come on. Let's go. All or nothing. Could be the entire season on the line. Who did Bristol City go for today as we sell out our home stadium? That temporary stand in the far corner will be rocking in this one, won't it? It's a shame Football Manager won't read it. Oh, Twine's on the bench. That could be helpful because he had a lot of pace, didn't he? It's funny if Football Manager doesn't probably go in depth that much, but obviously they got that temporary stand, Gillingham. Surely we can knock that down and double the size of it and just double our capacity for next season. Irrelevant in the Championship or not. Corner from Fred. Bounces around. Come on, guys. Get the early goal to set on my nerves. Fred again plays it across. Unfortunately, Abankwa couldn't get there, but he will pick the ball up now. Down to Bate. Come on, Bate. Comes down. Plays it in a buoy. Good save from Lewis, though. 1-on-1. 10 minutes on the clock, and we're looking to get off to an early good start here. I like this. The home fans are behind us. Ibue, the chat's behind us. Amacho plays it back out. We lose the highlight here, but encouraging start. Ibue with a free kick now. Amarucho in. 7 goals this season for our number 7. Come on. 1-0 Gillingham. Guys, we are literally 1 foot in the playoff final. 1 foot towards an opportunity. I'm going to have to go get a suit jacket for this, aren't I? I'll go get a suit jacket for it. Anyway, corner in now. Can we get a second? Don't give away a daft equaliser there. Adamola. Oh, nice idea, but the run wasn't quite with it. Knight trying to counter now. Now here comes Bristol City. A Banquet matching up here quite nicely, isn't he, against Mehmeti. Showing a little bit of physical ability against him. Knight from distance with a curler. Luckily, it was going high and wide, and it looked like it was from when it left his foot. But dangerous play from Jason Knight in the attacking mid-position there. 4-1 on aggregate as we get towards half-time. Stranger things have happened, so we can't lose our focus yet, everyone. We can't pretend it's in the bag quite yet. Adamola now is going to play it down to Fred. Come on, guys. I'm first to keep free scoring here. Verhege down to Masterson. A Banqua comes forward. A Banqua got to play it across, and it's in from Fred. Okay. It's going to be a 1-game save, literally. It's a 1-game scenario for us, this. The Premier League or the Championship for Gillingham. I can't quite believe it, actually. I'm quite stunned by this. As long as we just turn up and put in a good performance, honestly, I just literally think that's all we can ask for. I don't want to see us not turn up. That would read, oh, Amarucho 3-0. We're dominating this now. How have we pulled this out? And amazingly, guys, I've got to say, not trying to toot my own horn here, my decision to put a Banquet at right back when the other two have struggled against Mehmeti all season has made a massive difference in this, right? 3-0 and we're heading to half time. That's 6 goals in 2 games against them. That's bonkers. Mr. Lawnmower Dev, that temporary stand is 20 years old. The thing scares me. It looks like it collapsed in the mid-breeze. Let's hope that doesn't happen, mate, but I don't disagree with you 100%. It's literally made of scaffolding. Anyone Google the Gillingham away end, it's made of scaffolding. It's incredible. That'll be in the Premier League next year, hopefully. We've had a lot of shots on target so far, so I'm happy. I'm not going to beat them up. We're playing well. Let's not do anything stupid. We've got a 5-goal advantage. However, if Bristol City score 5 goals in this half, they will go through because of away goals. So I'm not convinced yet. Adam Roller plays a nice ball forward. It's a nice ball forward. It's a bit loose, actually. Vina can pick it up now. Can we keep pressing them back here? Force them into a mistake when they've got to make something happen. Bird comes forward. Mehmeti, the danger man, he's dropped deeper now to try and get away from a Banquer who's on a 9.0. Sykes comes forward. Don't give away a goal now. It will scare me, and it is in. What was Setford doing? Setford decided to go for a jog towards the 6-yard line there, and then the guy just runs in. It is 3-1, and there is a chance this is game on. Hopefully not. That's a bizarre goal, isn't it? That's a bizarre one. You don't know how that one's ended up in the back of the net, really. Shoevan's in it. Oh my god. Oh my god, what are we doing? Knights in, what are we doing? I'm going to go mad. What is this? Yeah, I've upset you. I don't care. Do not do that. That's twice now they've done that. That is insanity of the highest order. How can you allow that ball to get that close to the goal line twice? Stop it. Mehmeti of a corner in. McNally. Bristol City have got a little bit behind them now. The wind in their sails. Vinya comes forward. Come on, guys. Get rid of it. Mehmeti. We've got a better quality team to face yet. We can't be throwing things away like this. The best form of defence for us is attack. And they've just attacked and missed one, luckily for us. Right. Time some changes here on the 69th minute. Who do you want to bring off? Venegal Hessling's not had a great game. Let's give Temensnikov an opportunity. It might boost his confidence to get him a goal before the next game. Left back Akomi can come on. And I think we'll leave it at that for the moment. Oh, they surely haven't got enough time here. Famous curse of the commentator, right? 10 minutes to go. We've seen some crazy playoff games in English football over the years. I saw one at Leicester against Watford. Deeney, remember that one? It's happened. Masterson comes forward here. Let's get this goal to send the home fans home happy. Masterson again. Nice stuff. Just keep the ball, guys. Come on. Zukon. Amarucho. Temensnikov. That could be important because I think he needed a goal for his confidence. He finds the back of the net. Excellent. We are going to the playoff final, everyone. Get those hearts out in the chat. We have made the playoff final in the championship. 3rd place in the league, and we have made it. I'm not going to wear a suit. I'm not jinxing it. In the Premier League, we get to something, I might, but not in this. I'm not going to jinx it. Right, anyone else we need to bring off here to protect the legs with 4 minutes? Oh, it's all over. There's no point. 7-2 on aggregate. Now, who would have predicted that when we started this? We were terrified. That's how you handle a 2-legged tie. Well done. Nice and calm. Long way to go. Don't talk to the press right now. We're in the playoff final against Brentford. And between us, they scored 5 and we scored 7 in 2 games. So, very rarely in playoffs do you get games where there could be free scoring. This could be the one, right? This could be the scary one. Oh my word. And it's going to happen in 6 days at Wembley. Oh my word. I can't believe it. The biggest game of this Football Manager save. And I say that every game at the moment, don't I? Because it gets bigger and bigger by the scale. Oh, I'm so nervous, honestly. You know the devastation of this. It's the devastation of it comes from the 90 points, right? It comes from literally the 90 points. You can't even see it behind my head there. Hang on, I'll get rid of it. 90 points. And not to get promoted when we're 10 points clear of them. They're on a better run than us, though. We have just won 2 in a row for the first time in a while, so that's something. Let's see how we get on. I'll show you how we did against Brentford as well. I'm pretty sure it was we won and drew, did we? So this could be one of the... Yeah, so 0-0 then, Mr. Lawnmower Deaf. You're 100% right. It's probably going to go to penalties, isn't it? Oh, that reminds me, guys. I've not set my penalty takers properly, I don't think. Hang on. I've got Temensnikov as my number 1, which makes sense. Then I've got Ben Knight, who's right down here. Lewis Bates, his finishing's bad though, isn't it? Patterson, Temensnikov. Okay, I think Van Dongen's going to have to go on this list. Zukon. I'm just trying to think who's going to drop us in it. And I don't want it to be these guys particularly. Declan Glass isn't going to play, he's injured. Oh, I didn't realise that for 3 weeks. I missed that. Sorry guys, I missed that completely. He can come out though. Ben Knight and Marucha. I mean, Ben Knight should be... It's so close between those two, isn't it? But I'll go with Van Dongen ahead of him. Zukon. Lewis Bay, I guess, has to go in there as well. We can always make a decision at the time, but at least we've looked at that now before we get to the position of not knowing who's going to be taking the penalty and getting ourselves in trouble, which could happen and has happened before, right? Oh no, Van Dongen's out for 8 days, guys. Oh, of all the times to lose Van Dongen, we did not need it to be now. Amarucho, Van Axel Dongen, twisted knee, out for 8 days. That's not great. That's not great at all. Let's see how we got on against Brentford the last few games. We drew 1-1 at home. How did we get on away? I think we won. It's right at the start of the season. We lost 2-1 away. Okay, so we've lost 1, drawn 1. Surely the symmetry is us winning 1? Just going to say. Hopefully it happens. We will see. As we save the game here, what do you think, guys? Make your prediction. Is it going to be... I'm not going to fight. I'm not going to take it offensively. Make your prediction. Is it going to be Championship or Premier League? My gut and my heart are saying two entirely different things, as you can imagine. And in life, that is a difficult challenge no matter what situation you're in. If we... This is also a record for us. If we win this match, we'll go past the record of Gillingham's wins for the season. No team meeting. I'm not doing it. As soon as I say, you know, anything, we're going to lose. Just going to treat it as a normal game of football. As Liverpool win the FA Cup. Shock horror. Right, expectations are defeat. Thank you. My board thinks we're going to lose this. Mr. Lawnmower Def Prem, I love you, man. Honestly, that's a great one. Thank you very much. Honest to God, the positive element of this chat, you guys have been so supportive for this. Right, let's have a look at the team today. So Van Dongen, he's not fit, so he can't play, which is a shame. I think it's a time for Amari Hutchison. I hope he can perform well under pressure, right? Belmay's got the experience. Strampert can come on the bench, and I don't think there's too many other changes I want to make, particularly here. Actually, no, Akomi for Adamola, because Adamola only played, you know, because he's worse than Akomi, but he obviously linked up well with Van Dongen, but Van Dongen's not in, so there's no point putting him in there. And actually, I'm going to drop him entirely and put Malachi in there. Pascal doesn't need to go on the bench. Venegor, Hesselink, or do we go for Temensnikov? I think Venegor, right? 9 goals in 16 appearances. A lot of them off the bench. 14 in 28. I think we'll stick with Venegor, but we can make a decision later on. Bate and Zukon. Abankwa, I'm happy at right back. Ironically, he's given himself that position. Maybe we can go with Jarumi. Maybe we look, see he performed well against them last time when we drew, just to double check. Because it might be players who were injured. Jarumi got a 7 last time at right back, so that's interesting, isn't it? We can always change that around. Masterson perhaps with a little bit of experience. And there would be something quite nice and quite poetic about Masterson playing this. Because of course he's been with us since League 2. He's one of the few ones left since League 2, right? So the fact he's playing the Championship playoff final, I think there's something quite poetic and nice about that. Solis lost 22, Prem 2-2, 5-4 penalties. I got a funny feeling for penalties, but we'll soon see. It's one of those games. Look at their team. They got Wimbramo up top, guys. Oh my God. He's signed for Man United. Team selection. Let's get to it. All or nothing. Well, it's not. I mean, even if we don't make it, we've had a great season. But Carvalho's dangerous. Damsgaard's dangerous. Premier League players all over that team, isn't it? Right. Come on, guys. There's a massive chance. If you pick up like we left off last time, we got a great chance. Let's see if I can... What's the best one to do? Outstretched arms. Yeah. As if I'm preaching at a church. I think that is it's the church of Wembley. Come on, guys. Here we go. Big one. The biggest of the saves so far. Mixed music vibes. Prem, thank you very much, mate. Big game. Big game. I'm so nervous. I need a sip of my water. Very similar, matching up like for like. Both teams in their home kit today. What can we do in this one? Nerve-wracking is the understatement. We've all been here. We've all played Football Manager for a long time. Corner to Brentford. No, not like this. Damsgaard. Short to Wayne. Bremo. Oh, thank God for that. He hit that with such venom. Every shot, every highlight I'm going to be feeling in my soul. Free kick to Gillingham. Ibue to take it. Over the top. Should have gone the other side. Cleared away for a corner kick. Short corner on. They've not covered it off quickly here. Fred, come on, mate. Come inside. Venegor, hit it. Hit it. Oh, he's put it round. Why didn't he hit it sooner? Good save from the goalkeeper. I thought actually it hadn't been saved. Fred now into the box. Wins it down. Ibue off the defender. A Banqua. Bodies are going to be on the line here. This is going to be like an ice hockey game. We're going to be throwing people in front of the ball here. Both teams are going to be throwing bodies in front of this ball to try and stop it even getting close to this net. That front four is mental for the Championship. Tell me about it, dude. I've got to face them. Honest to God, they should be performing in the Premier League. We've had the only 2 shots on target, which does worry me, because it means if they do get one, what's it going to do? But we're edging towards half-time here, all square. No more highlights as of yet. Corner to Gillingham. Hutchinson into the near post. Cleared away. Fred. Ibue! Oh, come on! It's a miracle on Wembley Way, guys, as we head to half-time. Ibue. Oh, no. We're in front. Oh, my God. I'm sweating. Jeez, I'm going to cough everywhere. Oh, so I keep muting the mic so I don't cough in your guys' ears. Anyway, Brentford have got an opportunity to come straight back here. Janet. This could all be equal at half-time. Damsgaard. Shade off the post and we somehow get the ball away. As long as we keep the ball out of the net, I don't mind how we do it, honestly. But we're 1-0 going into half-time. Let's go. Right. I'm not happy with your performance. I did it. I'm sorry. You weren't that bad, but you can improve. You weren't that bad, but you can improve. Keep going. I want to see more. I want to see the rust off the nerves here, guys. Come on. I want to try and encourage us to get more. Brentford are going to come for us second half here. Venegor Hesselink's not looked that great in this game. Maybe we've got to change him. Going to be an opportunity us now. Ibue off the post. The post has had some work to do today. A Banqua. Venegor. Offside. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. It's a goal. Goal awarded. 2-0. One hand on the Championship playoff final trophy. 1 foot into the Premier League. Oh, they were checking to see if the goal went in originally, I see. That was what they were looking at. What was that about? No, it didn't go in. Guys, it didn't go in. It's been given. It didn't go in the goal. We'll have to look at this after the game. Apparently, they've given a goal and it didn't go in the back of the net. Anyway, here come Brentford now. Carvalho. Good save from Setford here. Oh, my word. They're saying that didn't cross the line, but it's been given in spite of technology. Damsgaard the header there. Luckily, he flashes past the far post. Can we go 3-0 up against Brentford? This would be bonkers, guys. A Banqua. Venegor. Is this one going to count? That one definitely went over the line, at least. They're checking every goal, and it's awarded again. Guys, we're going to the Premier League, I think. Still got half an hour to go, but I think we're going to do it. I can't believe it. And the decision to give Venegor Hesselink an opportunity earlier in the season has paid dividends, and he's onside. At least we haven't robbed him of that one. I can't believe this. I think I was right to say I wanted to see more of them at half-time. I know it's a controversial line to take in the circumstance. A bit of tough love. Oh, and it is one back, though. Wow, Ferreira. Right. Focus. Come on, guys. That'll upset them, but focus. They got to hear it. They got to hear it. You can't just tell people what they want to hear. Come on. Focus. Let's go. Equal game on the stats. Shows that it's not all done yet. There's no need for any changes yet, I don't think, because everyone's looking pretty much okay. Carvalho in. Helst as well there. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Good stuff. 2-footed tackle. Meaty tackle. Got the ball, luckily, not the player. That was chaos. Cleared away from Makomi now. Is there a counter-attack? There isn't, because there's only guy up there's Venegor. Buchanan comes forward for Brentford. There is still time for this to turn into drama. Reyes, Carvalho, Janet scores. It is 3-2. Oh my word. And do we make a change at centre-back? I don't think I want to. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to put a banker into centre-back to try and cover this off. And I'm going to bring on Jerome. I think that's the best idea now. I think I need to cover this off. A lot of pointing at fingers going on between people there. Right. Let's get Masterson off here for Jerome. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. Hutchinson's not performed well. Perhaps we controversially give Phoenix Patterson one final moment of glory, because I think he's going this summer. Right, 10 minutes to hold on to the impossible dream that we never thought was going to happen at the start of this season. Gillingham 3, Brentford 2, no more highlights. Oh, it's an injury to Akome. Right, Malarkey's on here. At least we got the substitution. That could have bounced back and bit us. 8 minutes amount of time. No more highlights. No more highlights. Let the minutes tick by. Let the minutes tick by. We're in the Premier League. We're in the Premier League. Get the trophies out in the chat, guys. We won the playoff final. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We did it. Oh my God. And we might have done it with a goal that didn't even go over the line. Oh my word. I was so angry earlier in the season when we had that one against Southampton that was given when their player was 2 yards offside. Oh my God. Get in there, guys. Was it offside? Sorry, I didn't press the mute button because I'm so messed up here. I want to see this goal. I need to see it. We'll go back in and have a look. I can't believe it. We've taken Gillingham in 4 seasons to the Premier League. And now the work begins, right? Oh my God. I'm just delighted. I'm going to talk to the press. They worked really hard for that. I agree with that. We worked really hard for that. You think of all the obstacles, all the players the other teams have got, the quality, the depth, the Premier League experience. And it's a little old Gillingham with a stand made of Meccano that literally have got their way to the top flight. Sol has lost 22. Prem, here we come. Thank you very much, mate. Honestly. You're right, mate. And thanks for your post earlier. I saw that saying, but we did it. You were right back then. Honestly. Ikomi's out. Look at this. Take this in. Gillingham promoted to the Premier League. I need to take a picture of this for the post I do tomorrow, right, guys? As my phone completely freaks out. Oh, my word. What a result. I'm stunned. Just going to quickly do that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, you know me. For those of you that have been here with me so far, you know I do not shut up for 4-hour live streams. Thanks for the cups and the loves in the chat, guys. Unbelievable. I'm made up. I'm not on tears, luckily, but I can't quite believe it. Why our pivotal match with a 2-2 draw away at Watford? I mean, some of this game's decisions, I don't know. We got the budgets and stuff here. We don't know what that's going to be yet. I want to go back and see if that goal was actually a goal. Because apparently, the goal which won it for us didn't go over the line, but we'll soon find out. How do we do watch goals? Right, and I can skip them, can't I? Let's double check this and see if this goal did go in. So this one we know is fine. I'm going to have to slow it down here, aren't I? Hang on. Let's slow it down a bit. I want to see this properly. So that's the first one. This one apparently didn't go in. Okay, watch this. That didn't. Oh no, it did go in. See, Football Manager spun me out then, guys. I think I was looking at the chat as well. It said to me that the second one didn't go in. The goalkeeper knocked it off the line. So, but no, that's fine. See how much my head's gone. Oh my God. Right, should we see what the budgets are for next season, everyone? Are you ready? I mean, it's not going to be a lot, obviously. It's going to be a miracle job to keep us in the league. But the budgets are... Okay, 425,000. So we're only now at a fifth of what Leeds United had this year in the Championship, who've also gone up. So we've still got quite a lot less than them. Transfer budget of 30. Okay. I mean, that's going to be difficult to manage. 30 million seems about right, doesn't it? 30 million seems in the right ballpark. But unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, with the resources, I mean, you've got to thank the players, right? I mean, look at this, investing in potential, 200 games matched. We're going up promotion specialist, third promotion with the club. Unbelievable. Honestly. I just, yeah, I'm stunned, guys. I'm going to need a minute in a minute. I can't believe it. We've paid out some bonuses here, and we've got to start building a team for the championship, for the premiership. I mean, we did it, and it's the right result. I mean, we came third, right? We came third in the league. It was the right result for us to get on and get that promotion. I still can't quite believe it, though. We did it. Unbelievable. To win the playoffs in third place, and to do it the hard way as well. That is utterly insane. Squad playing for record high. It's a new record high. The best Gillingham have done previously in their history is 11th place in the championship. So we are the legends that have done it. Right, now look at these squad ratings. 2-0, 2.5, 1.5, 2.5. Oh, this is not good. I mean, I think Setford's going to be what we go with anyway. At centre back, oh my word. A Banquer is actually potentially one we can stick with. I think Hedgie will stick with, obviously, as well. Masterson I might keep just because of loyalty. Left back. See, I think Ikome's our best, but he still probably needs an upgrade. Right back. I'd like to keep Jarumi. I think Hutton's probably done now at 29. DM. Haven't got a lot of good players for this. Zukon maybe stays. Bait. Yeah. Attacking mid. Is Duarte going to be good enough now? I don't think a lot of these guys are good enough anymore. Okay, Hutchinson we got right. That was a good decision to bring him in January. I'll keep Van Axel, Dongan and Abue, obviously. I think they've got enough to, or at least they've earned the opportunity, right, to have a go. Patterson could be a big sale for us, worth 6 million quid. Striker. Right, what do you think of Venegor Hesselink? He's obviously not Premier League quality, is he, guys? But his finishing and his heading, determination, acceleration, pace. I don't know. That's a pretty good sort of stat to have, isn't it, for the championship? The only downside now is we have to deal with a lot of players wanting new deals as well, aren't we? So that's pretty insane. Abue wins top goal scorer award. Got 20 goals in 40 appearances. He won the championship top goal scorer from the right wing. That is insane. Congratulations, my friend. Unbelievable. Right. Mr. Lawmed, I think that's the standard for those type of clubs going to the Prem. I always get something like that when I get promoted the first time. Yeah, I think you're right. Especially if you come from like League 2 or something, it normally bangs out about 30 million quid, doesn't it? So you're bang on. Smith wins Championship Manager of the season. I think that's probably right. And my chairman's pleased. Obviously, a bit of takeover. And in Player of the Year, Abue obviously got picked, but no one else. And look at everyone else. It's Leeds, Hull, and Southampton, which is utterly bonkers. Divine's got his extension here. We're going to have to look at all this. I mean, logistically, we might have to have some massive logistical changes at the club to come yet as well. But honest to God, yeah, I'm very rarely stuck for words in my life, as people who know me know. But I don't really know what to say on that one. I think let's go to the end of the season review. The new arrivals. Yeah, so I mean, Abue obviously A-star signing. Ikome's look. I mean, I think all the signings we made this year. Yeah, from Atalanta. I mean, I think when you combine the money as well, we've actually done really well. Oh, pressed the wrong thing there. Venegor Hesselink B-, Setford A-star, Van Dongen B+. I don't think there's anyone we signed that no one's particularly upset about. Yeah, so that's pretty good, isn't it? Season results. I mean, we didn't lose many at all this year. How many did we lose in the end? We won 27. We only lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we lost 10. Okay, that's quite a lot actually. But I think actually I looked at some cup games in there as well. Sponsorship's gone up massively, luckily, to 2 million. Obviously, putting the club in the window, right? Putting the club in the window. Matchday commercial and retail 600k, that's gone up. Corporate hospitality's gone up. Still got to consider what money we invest here of the money we're going to get from Premier League television deal into the infrastructure of the club. That's important, right? Even if we go down next year, if we can improve the club's, money, if we can improve the club's facilities, all that's really good, right? Solly's lost. He's ready for the Prem. Yeah, I think he might be actually. Yeah, just with those core attributes alone, I think he is. I think it's one of those misleading ones, right, where he doesn't look as good as what he probably is, and he's been superb. The thing is, he's got pace, heading, and finishing, and the fact he's got such good pace, I don't think you'll find a striker out there for the money I got him for, unless you pay 40 million quid for someone. So that's really good. Mr. Lawman definitely entire Leeds team of the year, bit fixed for a team that won the league on the final day, and for a team that dropped points to me twice, because I think we drew with them twice, didn't we? Which is quite insane when you think about it. I still think Setford could be a Premier League goalkeeper as well, guys. I still think there's enough there for me. But he has got a minimum fee release clause, and of course there's going to be some bangs on the door here from players wanting new contracts after that, because of course there's only one who's got a promotion wage rise, and that is our newest one, which is Hutchinson. The rest of them haven't. Unbelievable. That 15-game unbeaten run, did it for us, didn't it? We've had 2 trophies in our career and 3 major awards. So we've won League 2, we've won the Bristol Street Motors Trophy in League 1, when we tried to throw it away by not even playing the first rounds, we still won it. League 2 Manager of the Season, League 1 Manager of the Season, now Championship Manager of the Season. There's only one season I've not been Manager of the Season, which is unbelievable, isn't it? So let's go up here. Season review, anything worth interesting? No. Supporter profile update. We lost more of the hardcores. Might be age, unfortunately. That's live, isn't it? Social media followers have gone up. That's good. Family and fair weather supporters. As long as we get them in the door, that's fine. Club vision and expectations. I mean, yeah, I do play attacking football, so that's all fine. Attempt to avoid relegation from the Premier League, so yeah, that's great. So they're not going to sack me for any easy reason, are they? Fine, happy with that. Squad dynamic update, got great managerial support, got great dressing room atmosphere. Right, discuss plans. Let's keep it simple. Talk about the Premier League. I'm going to say we need to improve the squad. I think, where is it? That one, yeah. With a bit of strengthening, we've got every chance of having a go at staying up. That's what I want to hear. Positive support in the dressing room. I'm going to say nothing else to talk about. That's all we want to talk about right now is the Premier League. Nothing else matters, right? Keeps them around a really good place. Got to be realistic with them as well. They know we're going to need to bring players in as well, right? I can't just say to them, look, we're just going to go with the same boys and just get ruined. We're going to bring players in, guys, but we're going to do some good stuff as well, right? Gillingham, training camp, destination. Right, let's do something cool. Let's go to Holland. Why not? The Netherlands. We might end up playing some cool teams over there. And we've got Ajani Birchall coming back off his loan as well. He maybe could progress yet. So, got some decisions to make. Anyway, guys, let me take a 2-minute breakage to get some more water, because I keep nailing it like there's no tomorrow because of my throat kicking off. And then we'll come back and we'll start looking at building some foundations for the start of next season. Alright, but anyway, thank you everyone so far for being here. Thanks for the love in the chat. Got a load of views tonight, which is really cool. Really appreciate it. It's been really cool. Let me go get that water before I choke myself to death here. See you in a second. Right, it was just a quick one, guys. I'm back. Right, the plan is going to be, I think, I'm not going to do the full 4 hours tonight because my voice is starting to go, as you could tell, after all the excitement we've had tonight. But what I'll do is, I think we'll give it another half an hour or so. We'll get into getting this squad planned. I have got a pen and paper out there ready to write it down, because I do like to do it the old-fashioned way. So what we'll do is we'll get the squad planning underway, and then when we come back tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, we will go and obviously get towards those first Premier League games, right? But we can make some nice big decisions now to get this team moving forward. And unbelievable what we've achieved so far, isn't it? So let's have a look. We've got 30 million now all of a sudden. I mean, our finances are actually -2, so I don't think for the moment I'm going to get too excited by going out and spending money, but I want to start looking at who's going to stay and who's going to go, right? So McCracken's going to be going. I want to upgrade the backup goalkeeper, and ironically, since we got promoted, some of their numbers and financials have dropped, which is obviously the typical thing of it. Setford, I think, is going to be number 1. I want to give him a go. I think his anticipation's getting better. His aerial reach and one-on-ones and kicking are the best we're going to be able to achieve for a team of our size. The only downside is he's got a minimum fee release clause, so we might have to offer him a new deal. But I'm going to wait for the players to come to me, and then I'm going to deal with them one at a time rather than me going around just spending all my money on them. A Banquet I'm happy with. He's getting better as well. I think he'll be fine as a centre-back option. Helgi as well. I'm going to stick with. He might not be number 1 here. I'm going to write these down as I go because it will help me obviously with my squad planning. Hedgie. Right, what do we do about Jerome? Because he's not really progressed. He's wanted by a few Dutch clubs. He's not really Premier League quality at all, is he? But he is one of our most important players. I think for the moment we stick because we're going to need some more depth. So I'll stick at the moment, but obviously it will be still manoeuvrable. We're thinking backup as well. Right, Talarov can go because he's not going to be good enough. So let's get him offered out. Masterson I kind of want to keep just out of loyalty. He's only got 1 year left. I want him to at least say he's in the Premier League. I still think we need 2 centre-backs. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not sticking with this terrible defence that we had in the Championship and expecting to do miracles with it. I want to bring in 2 top-quality defenders, right? But I still think for the moment I'll just keep them as backups. And also, I think they deserve the opportunity. Right, Easton wants to go, so I'm going to sell him. He's very interested in speaking to other clubs. He's not worth 2.5 million quid, but if we can get it, we'll get it. Right, Hutton. Time to go as well, I'm afraid. I don't think he's going to be good enough. We need to upgrade. But he's aware of that as well. At least he understands. Right, left back's going to be interesting because Okome is going to stick around, so Okome can go in, right? Probably going to be backup. We need to upgrade left back as well. Malaki. Now, Malaki's a bit of an enigma because he's got some very interesting stats, but they're kind of in the wrong places. So I kind of think I might keep Malaki because there is still something there. He is 24 though. He's kind of aging out a little bit. But I don't think there's enough money in him. He's got a long-term deal and he'll be good for the Championship. So I will keep him for the moment and make a decision, which does mean Adam Mola's probably going to go. Although I've had him in the Premier League before and he's not been a disaster. But the problem is his acceleration and pace has started to drop and his tackling and marking is terrible. So if we can get that sort of money for him, I think we try. Because once again, it will help the Coppers. Mr. Lawnmower, see if you can get any of that Brentford squad. They can't be happy they're still in the Championship. Very good point, my friend. In fact, that's what a lot of what I want to do is. The players I want to bring in now. I love my Wonder Kids. We all love our Wonder Kids. I will get a couple more in. But I still want to be able to, like you say, bring in some Premier League quality. I will do things like look at the transfer list to see if there's anyone from clubs already in the Premier League that are listed. The one I got a few years ago for Swindon, which ironically in real life make you laugh, was Scott McTominay from Man United, and he just completely changed my team, and without him I had no chance of staying upright, so that was a good one. Konak can go in the reserves, so he's going to be going back to Brentford, so that's irrelevant. And also I do want to add an under-23s team because I think it's going to help building the squad going forward. Bate and Zukon are going to stay. I think they're fine, also they're worth a lot. Zukon's fine, I think they're both fine, Bate and Zukon. And also they know each other, which could be quite helpful. Right, Tazan's going to be an interesting one, and Declan Glass. I like Tazan, but he is dropping in what he's... I mean, he's quite well rounded, but he's not Premier League rounded, is he? So I think he's going to have to go, probably. Declan Glass, once again, not good enough. If we can get some good money for Declan Glass, that's fine. I'll keep Tazan for the moment, because I don't want to go too mad here. Phoenix Patterson is time to go, I'm afraid. We could still raise some money. I just worry because we are... Because the problem is that like they're good players, but I don't think they're worth the values that they're listed at, sorry. So I think that makes it a bit more difficult for us. Duarte, fringe player. I mean, I kind of like his passing and that, and he's always turned up, but difficult decision to make there in a minute. I mean, Ibue and Van Dongen are staying, right? We know that much, so we can write those in. So, Ibue, and I keep calling him Van Axel Dongen. I should put Dongen. Interesting name, isn't it? I mean, Duarte. I mean, I've got Hutchinson, let's not forget. I think Hutchinson is definitely going to be playing for us. He's good, so he can go. He can stay, sorry, Hutchinson. I mean, as long we're looking basically to have a base team here with what we got that we can call upon if needed that might have something, but otherwise I think we need to move on a lot of guys. Logan Briggs is an interesting one for me because he's a breakout prospect, but he's getting too old now, so I think we'll sell Logan Briggs. Duarte, I don't know what to do with him. I think Duarte I'm going to actually stick with for the moment, just in the similar reason for Masterson, because we can get rid of a load, don't get me wrong, but also I'm thinking about the squad dynamics here as well and the social groups. And there's only so far I want to go without upsetting too many of them as well. Ben Knight, I think I will... I mean, Ben Knight's close for me. But his off the ball's good, which helps with our formation. So I think Ben Knight can stick around for the minute here. That's fine. He can probably be an attacking mid-option. Right, and up top now, I think Pascal's going to be out the door as soon as he came in. Because he's not as good... Ironically, though, his stats aren't terrible. That's what gets me about him. I mean, he's not a Temensnikov. He's just a little bit too off it, but... If his pace was at Temensnikov's, not Temensnikov, you know, a Venegor Hesselink level, but also he's not performed well, and I think we can cash him in for a bit of money here, and we paid $250,000 for him. I like Stramput, but he's obviously not happy with his playing time. He's got a long way to go though, but I think Stramput will keep around. I like a wonder kid. He's a wonder kid. Hopefully, Venegor Hesselink obviously is going to be a man for us. I do wonder if Venegor Hesselink is going to be the shock of this. Because I do think his stats are actually really suited to the Premier League, despite what my scouts say. His concentration is not great, but his acceleration and pace plus that finishing and heading, I get Ibrahimovic vibes from him. I know it sounds insane. I get Ibra vibes, so I think we'll stick him around here. And to Temensnikov, he's not good enough, is he, sadly, but we'll sell him, and we got 100,000. We paid 100,000 for him, so that's not terrible at all. Quick look in the under-18s here. Let's see, we've got Burmeister to come back, so he can't be called yet. So I'm putting him back in the first team, so we have to sell him as well. Right, let's go down to the top here. Tony was out on loan all season. He's not good enough, so he's going to be sold. We'll pop him back in the first team so we don't forget. We have got some assets to sell here at least, which is interesting. Maximus Dean's getting better, but he's actually, oh, saying he's declining at Tamworth. But then, if I went to Tamworth, it'd probably be the same, right? Heisman's interesting because he's got good determination and natural fitness. So the rest of it's not quite there, but he's going to be loaned out again this year, no doubt. I mean, Jack Skinner at 16 interests me because he's got no physicals. However, if we do need to do something a bit crazy, perhaps he's got the other bits in the other place where we might be able to utilise him as an emergency one. He'll get some minutes in the cup for me at least, I think. Ajani Birchall I really like. There's something about him. But he is 23 now, so we'll just put him in the first two and make a decision when he comes back off loan. So Tiffany we know is going to be sold. I know at Swindon his values dropped massively, but then mine would if I went to Swindon as well. Andrew Bennett's about to be released on a free transfer, and there's no one else here I think I'm too worried about. Randall Wilson at 18, not good enough, not got it in the right areas, has he? Yeah, so I think that kind of leaves us with a plan. Let's skip forward here a minute now, see if we can move one or two of these on. Duarte wants to talk about an improved contract. He's not going to get one. I might sell him if that's the case. We can't afford it. Great. Lucky is I've got a good relationship with them. I can tell them we can't afford it, and then we're literally going to be okay. The board plans to put undersoil heating in the stadium, costing £2 million. Okay, fine. If that's what you want to do, seems a lot of money to put. I mean, we can just put like a rug over it or something. Perhaps that might be a little bit cheaper, but there we go. Mr. Lawnmower Death, one of the best players I had my Grimsby save was called Josh Ankerpon. Picked him in the champ on Chelsea in the free. He was a beast. Football for an athlete. We've played him. He's in the championship. He was playing, was it for Brentford actually? It was for one of them. It was one of the teams at the top. Might have been Middlesbrough actually. We'll have a look and see if we can find him in a minute. But the only other thing we want to probably look at here, who's out of contract? We might be able to pick up on a free. Right, it's a quick search. Contract expiring. Right, is there anyone? Oh, Inaki Williams at 33. I mean, he's 33, don't get me wrong, but we're going to have to go for a bit of experience here, aren't we? This guy's 20, goes from Adelaide. I mean, a lot of these guys are probably not going to be good enough here. Christian Bassog, no, not got the finishing, has he? The guys I've got highlighted are probably not good enough now. They were good enough for the championship. I mean, this guy's certainly not going to be good enough, right? Yo, Gabriel, centre-back of Como, no. Anyone that jumps out at us here is maybe doing a job in the Premier League. Ethan Galbraith, no, he's probably past it now. Finn Aziz is available from Middlesbrough, but once again, probably not Premier League, which is the problem here. I don't think as well of our scouting we're going to get too many options. Man City's Thomas Galvez. I mean, he could be a wonder kid, you know, in potential, but the problem is we haven't really got the time to bed that in at this moment. Celtic have got this guy coming out on a free. Don't like his lack of pace. Gotta be honest. Zuniga? No. Doesn't look like we've got a lot of options here actually at all. But let's see who's on the transfer list as well out of interest right at the top. Okay, doesn't look like... Problem is we've got no scouting range. I need a scouting range. Adjust scouting budget. Hang on. Okay. Now we've got $1 million scouting budget, so we can actually go for a worldwide one. Let's do it. Let's do it. We need that. So now we've got the worldwide scouting. Actually, I can now look at the contracts again, right? I forgot I was saving money there. Literally. Mr. Lawnmower Dev, mate, he was so good, played well above his stats. I'll look at him, mate, definitely. See if I can find him a minute. Sorry, I coughed and didn't press the thing, did I? I hate doing that because I find it really frustrating. Right. He'll be here in a minute. It's Ashim Pong, isn't it? Hang on. Ashim Pong. That's it. He was at QPR. That's the one, isn't it? Josh. Actually, to be fair, he's very good. He's on loan from Chelsea. And he's out of contract. Ooh, hello. Wouldn't be interested in joining Gillingham, but we'll add him to the shortlist and he might change his mind. That's a good bit of scouting you've done for me there, mate. I'll take that advice on board. I feel like Harry Redknapp getting a bung, but I'll take it. Honestly. No, just to say, if Harry's watching, I mean, it's a joke. You know, there's no libel in that. Got to be careful what I say sometimes. Oh, my God. Get myself in trouble. Well, he's quite good. God, my voice is really struggling now, guys. Right, let's see what we can do. There's a guy at the top here I quite like the look of. Ricardo Foliga. I mean, great mentals, which is going to be very helpful. He's on loan from Southampton. He's out of contract. Okay, the rest of it's not great, but we'll keep an eye on him anyway. Who's this Marcel Washington? Oh, yeah, he's terrible. I mean, he's got... Well, you say he's terrible. He's got the good determination, pace and acceleration, but in his 20s, on loan from Brighton. And to the shortlist here. Murray Aitken? No, not good enough. Problem is some of my scouts aren't good enough, right? Ooh, Connor Barron of Rangers. Look at this guy. What do you think of him? Determination's alright. Off the ball's not great. Teamwork's good. Penalty taking is good. Passing's alright. Corners are okay. Good physicals. Perhaps he'll do us a job. I don't know. Let's ask the agent what he wants. We're interested. Okay, that's not a lot of money really, is it either? But then is he actually going to improve us? Yeah, those physicals are so good, you're right. He's well better than what he was for me. Unbelievable. Yeah, the problem is he doesn't want to leave Chelsea. And I don't think he said he wants Gillingham to improve their Premier League position. Well, yeah, so we might try it. But, right, I might go for this guy, though, actually, controversially. Will Alvarez is going to be out of contract as well, so I know quite well from Leicester. He plays better than these stats. He's a funny one in this game. He really is. You could play him in the Leicester team in the Premier League and you get your goals at the start of the save. So, Raki Saki, as I call him, is available there. Niall Ennis, who used to play at Plymouth, but I don't think that's going to be good enough. Ah, he's made a Sorrow. This could be a good shout because he's got international experience. I like his determination, his marking, his physicals are fine. He's 30, he's got a bit of experience, hasn't he, as well? I think I'd like to make a move for him here. Okay, one of the most noteworthy players at the club would want 26. Okay, but I want to reduce the wages there. Well, we'll go and talk to him. Important player. I'm not going to tell him that. No compensation. I can use one ESC place if he doesn't want to do it. That's good. Right. I wonder if I can do what they do in ice hockey, which is where they do something very crazy, which is where they'll offer an older player lots of money, but they'll do it on a bigger deal. So 5 years is ridiculous. Actually, no, I don't want to do that, do I? Because he'll be aging out in a minute. If we give him 20k a week, that seems fine, doesn't it? Knock this down to 50. Barron does look good, mate. I agree. I think I'm going to go back in for Barron. I'm just thinking, because actually the only two centre mids I got at the moment are Bait and Zukon, so I do need another one. So let's get Sorrow in here. Okay, I'll tell you what. If you get Team of the Year, but it's the Premier, I'll give you 75,000, but it's got to be 20,000 up on your contract. Bit of experience. Oh, you want so much money. Right, 20k there. Unused sub will go 2.5 grand. I'll give you some more money in your pocket up front. Your agent can have 100,000. You can have 700. Oh, it's going to be one of those. Right, 25k. I don't want to risk losing him now. Let's give him a bit extra. Right, get it in the book. First one hopefully in, Sorrow. And I think Baron is going to be the next one as well. I agree with you, mate. I think Baron's a good decision here. Hopefully we're not losing a load of viewers. It is just me literally scouting around looking for players now. But it is quite interesting trying to find them. I think at 25, I mean, he's slightly old, but he's a fringe player. It's fine. I mean, if we get him a longer contract here to take him up to 29, 6 grand a week. Pretty good deal, right? Get Baron in, right? And we're saving money then. We might be able to spend on other players. Like backup goalkeeper is quite important here. Anyone else that jumps out on me? We're probably getting towards the dregs already though, aren't we? Doesn't look like it. Right, I want to see this transfer list actually, because I want to see, excuse me, if there's anyone that's going to be Bilal El Khanous. Obviously I know this guy quite well, but the problem is I don't think he's, although maybe he just, his finishing isn't particularly good enough. Let's get a scout report from this guy a minute here. Oakles is the guy that was at Preston in League One, who worth 16 million when they got relegated and we played them, which was quite hilarious. There's no one here that I think really jumps out as me. Herbie Kane, if you guys have seen the Blackpool save from years ago, well, in the intro for the live stream, you hear me going about Herbie Kane. He literally was my Blackpool hero. What a man he was. Dominic Corness. Hello, guys. Remember Mr. Corness? Do we bring Dominic Corness home? This is the best part of FM. I totally agree, mate. I'm on your books here. Guys, do we bring Corness back? Come on, Mr. Lawnmower Def, you're here. I'll wait on this one. Do we bring him back? I'll scout him. Do we bring Dominic Corness back to Gillingham? He's obviously got history here. That would be so sick, right? It'd just be exciting to bring an old player back into the club, I think. I think that's really neat. Need another forward. I don't think we're going to get anyone particular. No one down here I'm particularly impressed. Let's just clear the shortlist and see who we can get. Now we've got the worldwide scouting in there. Hassan Diao. He looks good from his pace, doesn't he? His acceleration. Look at this kid. As a wing option. Promise he's going to cost us a fortune. But let's get a scout report here. We're going to have to sacrifice some stats, aren't we, as we know. We're going to have to. There's no two ways about it. This guy's worth a lot of money for commentary. Look at this guy's physicals. What is he? The Incredible Hulk. Look at that. Bruce Banner. Scout, scout, scout. The problem is Coventry are going to bend us over a barrel for that money, aren't they? They're not going to do that on the cheap in the slightest. Masato Saki. He's a good goalkeeper, actually. He might even be an upgrade. Alright, let's scout this guy. His wage isn't bad either. Going to do some scouting and spend some money on that. Might as well waste a bit of it now we're in here, right? Masterus. I do need to look at right back. I really want to find someone who's well got. Look at this guy from Blackburn. I mean, his physicals aren't great, but the dribbling, finishing, first touch, determination, composure. I think that guy's someone we really want to look at, actually. Let's give him a little scout a minute here. John Joe Lundstrom. It's always interesting seeing what regens come up, especially their names like Zane Shipley. Makes you think of, you know, the Shipley that played for Crystal Palace. Damien Pizarro of Cardiff. He's declined massively. He was so much better than that. I think you're right. We're pointing to go look at Brentford and teams, don't we? This guy's good for Sunderland. Look at this guy as an attacker. His determination's not particularly good, but I think we'll get a scout report on him as well. I think we do need to go and rob the Championship. I think you guys are right. Just as some of their best players, perhaps. This Esquizina from QPR was interesting. He played quite well against us. Tony Springett's not going to be good enough now, is he? Oh, I don't know. He's not bad at all. He's actually improved massively for Bolton. It's just finishing's his problem. I'm tempted to go for El Khanous when he's not particularly there, just because I quite like El Khanous, but I'm obviously biased being a Leicester fan, right? Barbosa, 18. Scout him. Concentration's not good again. Wanya Marcel, ex-Leicester. Mulk is at right back. We need a good right back. I don't like his hair. Sorry, his hair rules him out of the equation. He'd have to have a haircut. Horvath. Interesting. Stoke. Report. Yeah, I think we'll just get a scout report there. We've got a lot of younger players being recommended to us, but obviously still want a bit more of that Premier League sort of ability. Tom Lacroix. Hugo Barancha. His acceleration's bad, but his pace isn't good. His jumping reach is good, though. That could be good, but his heading isn't quite there either, which is a shame. Dean Boyd of Rennes? No. Ooh, got like a Dane Bailey? No, not quite good enough. We'll skip forward for the minute here. I think we've got a few nice little scout reports out there anyway to start looking at things. Mr. Lawmerdef, one of my favourite new gens, wasn't even good at football, but he had the same name as my best mate, so I had to sign him. That's the thing of this game, right? Honestly, my best mate, when he plays Football Manager, he doesn't even look at the stats. He looks at player names. He always will sign players like Oliver de Kock or like, you know, some of the most ridiculous name possible. I once had a regen that was called Jesus Fucks. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It was in Atletico Madrid. I mean, that was, I won't say it fully because I don't upset anyone who's religious, but yeah, it was quite interesting. We can't afford to offer you a new one, so keep working hard. Brave man there to come and ask for a new contract. You probably should be thinking I'm probably out the door for the Premier League, right? Right, we've got quite a lot of scout reports we can look through here in a minute. So let's have a quick look, see what our scouts have been doing. Ollie Harrison of Bromley seems a bit too rubbish now. The problem is a lot of our scouts are going to be looking at the wrong players when we go. Let's see if anyone jumps out. Galvez we know is going to be out of contract, but I don't really think we need him at the moment. I do like Canby, but I don't KMB. I mean, he's not terrible, is he? Really, for the Premier League, he might do a job, but he's been playing at Millwall for a long time. Bruno Rodriguez, no. Sorry if anyone gets offended by me not having the, you know, the attribute thing on. I just look at it this way: people use Football Manager in the real football world, so you might as well have them off. Honestly, I don't think it makes any difference because it doesn't really match up anyway, as we've proven so far. The fact Hutton has been one of our best players for like the last few years when he should be playing in the conference has said it all right. Nothing jumping out here, but we will go look at Brentford as well and just see what we can get from them. I always like Roddy McGregor, but I think now he's going to probably be... Oh, I don't know, his composure is really good. I think things like composure can be very important for us. Really important for us. Those stats will make a massive difference for us, won't they? Adewumi, no, rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Shea Ojo, definitely not. Definitely not. This guy's interesting. He's on loan from Southampton, but we have now gone for two centre mids in Sorrow and Barron, and I think they'll be two good ones to start with alongside the two we got. Mateo Joseph. No, I don't think so. He can't header a football. Who's this guy available on a free transfer? Oh, he's not terrible to be fair. Where did he play before? I mean, he's not. His finishing's bad. Oh, he played for Monaco. Okay. I mean, that's probably a scout report. Maybe we can offer him a trial, perhaps. Transfer. Can I offer him a trial? Hang on. Oh, I can't offer him a trial because he's not in the same country, obviously. Hang on. Let's see what he wants. I'm not going to get... It's not a lot of money, but I'm going to stall on it. Right. Let's get a scout report on him. Oh, we got it. Excellent signing. They reckon he's as good as Bait and Zukon. I'm not so sure. I'll add him to the shortlist and we'll come back on this one later, I think. I think there's still other things we can look at there. Purrington of Exeter City doesn't seem a wise one to me, that one. Fapatu. I guess how you say it, Fapatu. That's a funny name. My mate would be signing Fapatu if he was here, he would. I really want to go for Corness because obviously I'm a sucker for bringing the old player back. Really tempted by Corness. Really tempted. Right. I need right back and left back. Nope, not good enough. Van der Sande. He was superb in my Dundee United save, that guy. Unbelievable. I fell out with him and then he came back in and became a hero. This guy's really highly rated. He's at Augsburg now. He was a Burnley youngster, wasn't he? But he's worth 0. But I just don't see enough in the left-hand column there to make me fascinated about getting him. Louis Barry I'll keep an eye on, but I don't think he's got enough either. Jacob Bowman-Clark. This might be an outside punt, especially he's about to be out of contract. So he's on the short list. If he ends up being on a free transfer, he might be an outside punt. On loan from Everton as well, Jacob Wright, defensive mid, will shortlist him as well. Omari Benjamin, getting better, but still 22 now, so probably aged out slightly. I do like Will Alves, I really do. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's not great. He's got great flair, though. I'll keep an eye on Will Alves, because he might be someone I want to look at. Michael Golding, no. Michael Golding's got weird stats. They're either in the right place or the wrong place, and then there's none in between. Raksak, no. Oh, I need a backup goalkeeper. Tom Ritchie. He's not bad, but I need someone who's got one-on-ones because of how we play, right? I'm still going to get some good one-on-ones just in case. This guy's got no pace, so that's no good. Nanishki, Atkinson, only 10 left to go through here, guys, and then we're going to know. Aitken, Carafat, Jack Burrows. This guy we put the offer in for, I think that's great. That'll be a good bit of business. He's international, obviously, as well, so that's helpful. Burrows. I mean, he's not bad. His physicals aren't great, but I do like his technicals in the crossing and first touch and passing. I think that could be very helpful, especially coming up against good teams. Mr. Lawmadev, don't understand that people complain about masking stats. Clubs don't sign players like know anything about in real life. That's the whole point of scouting to know how good they are. Absolutely. Mate, that's my point. Do you know what I mean? And it's kind of like, you know, the matrix is broken in life anyway, because a lot of football clubs, including Everton for one of them, and famously Bromley, use Football Manager's stats to find their players. So I kind of go, well, they're out there anyway, so I'm just going to use them. It's no different than what I do. If I was managing Gillingham in real life, would I use Football Manager to look for players? Yes, because we wouldn't be able to afford loads of scouts. Bring him home. Okay, I think we'll look at that then. We'll make an offer and see what they want. And the Slimani, very average across the thing, isn't he? Jed Ward, nope. Teddy Sharman Lowe could be a good shout as backup keeper, actually. And actually, he's out of contract. So this could be a backup keeper, right? Aerial reach kicking, one-on-ones are okay. I think he'll do well as backup. He gets quite good as well with a couple of games. That could be our backup. But I have to wait till he's out of contract. John Smith of Celtic, my namesake, no. Named after a beer, always good. Right, let's get Corness and bring him home. I agree. I totally agree. Let's bring Corness home. See if we can make him a hero. Even if we get relegated, at least he's back with us, right? Where was he? He was all the way back here somewhere. He's right in front of me, isn't he? And I can't even see the bloke. Where has he gone? He should be right here. Unless he's suddenly become a right back as well or something, which is why I don't... Oh, he was sort of a weird left back position as well, wasn't he? Have they been playing him as a left back or something silly? Where's he gone? I should just type it in. My keyboard's playing up. Hang on. Corness. So many. There we are. Dominic Corness, DM Sheffield Wednesday. Right, he's listed as well. That's a shock. 4.7. Wages a bit less, please. Okay, right. I don't want to pay 4.7 million quid for him though. What did I spend? What did I get for him? 2.5. Well, I don't really want to... Oh, I lost it there, didn't I? Right, I don't really want to go over that. I think 2.5 plus some add-ons. Let's try and do some business here. Oh, I got those two defensive mids coming in already from Scotland as well. I mustn't forget that. They're both going to probably go out on loan anyway, so it's not going to particularly matter here. I mean, I'm really hardballing them here. That's no word of a lie. I'll do some instalments. I can always pay these off earlier, all being well, if we sell someone. So let's do some instalments to make up the difference. Don't feel as bad then, does it? Worth 5 million. That's a bit much, probably, isn't it? 1.2. Well, we're getting close. Looks like it's going to have to be around 5 million quid. But I do want to bring him home. I do want to bring him home. I think it'll just be more fun to bring him back. Oh, what are you being so arsey about, Sheffield Wednesday? He doesn't want to be with you. I'm going to cancel the offer over that and come back to it later. If I leave it a bit longer, literally, like, I just wonder if they'll just knock the price down a bit more. So what's the point? Mr. Lawmadev, Johnny Evans made his debut for Northern Ireland for United because the Northern Ireland assistant manager's son played FM and found him. Exactly that. Well said. Appreciate that, mate. Right, for the moment, let's move on and see if we can sell some of these players anyway. We like to see what offers we're going to get in for these guys at the moment. I see that makes a difference. I don't want this guy anymore. I don't know why I've got him on my short list. Right, you can go. He was there from the League 2 days on the short list, right? So I'm going to have to do off stream is clear out my short list a little bit, I think, and see what else I got left. Ooh, Simon Farmer announced his retirement. physio. Not a disaster. We had a lot of injuries at times last year. Here comes Baron, guys. First one in. Free transfer from Rangers. Sorrow's coming as well, just waiting for the work permit. So that's 2. And we have got the 2 young guys. We'll have a quick look at them in a minute. Hutton wants to talk about personal matters, but current asking price. Yeah, that's fine. We can reduce it. Uncompromised. What's the negotiation of the price? 2.4 million? That's fine. Cool. To get 2.5 million quid from would be great. Right, Temensnikov offer. They want me to pay some wages, which is frustrating. So I think for the moment I'm just going to reject, because I don't want to be paying his wages. Offers in for Talarov. What do we pay for him? Oh, excuse me, I went some acid reflux. 350,000. So all this is a profit, right? I prefer to take the 575 up top, actually, I think. I think that'll be better for us, rather than waiting for the instalments. McCracken, great. Chelsea in the Premier League want to sign McCracken, our backup goalkeeper. What sort of hell has frozen over? What? Why do Chelsea want him? What in the utter madness is going on? That is insane, right? Oh, I can still... Fair is instalments. I might as well just accept that one as well, actually. I'm not too worried about 50k now at this point. Right, no offers of 7 players. Any interest in Fit Patterson? 3.4 million. Ask agent. No one really wants him. We'll try and offer him for about 3.4 before we resort to losing money. Pascal's not particularly wanted. Ask agent. No clubs at this time. 2 million quid. Try and get rid of him. Adamola, same again. One club interested, which is Huddersfield, but probably haven't got 2.5 million quid either. This is the problem now. We might end up losing some money here, because I don't think a lot of these players, because we've increased their value, but I don't think anyone's going to be interested in them at those prices. So we're going to have to probably do some cut price deals, but as long as we can utilise the free transfer market, it's not necessarily a disaster. Actually, I'm going to have to hire an intermediary for some of these, because I certainly realise I already offered them out for that money, haven't I? Doesn't want to leave. Well, you don't have to, I guess, but it would probably be helpful for your career. Try 1.5 million quid there. This guy's an enigma, isn't he? Plenty of interest. Right, 2.5 million quid. Come on, get on with it. Someone put that money in my pocket, please. And Logan Briggs. Try and just move him on here. Right. So that's going to give us... Actually, I can put them in the reserves now, can't I? Because then it just gives us an idea of who we got left. Not the ones that haven't got any offers yet. The ones I've got offers in, I'm going to just move to the side because they'll be going. Obviously, Burmese needs to come back off his loan. Sometimes you can recall them early. Maybe when I get past the 1st of June I can here, but... interesting how Jerumi's now been pushed up into like a winger position. Temensnikov. No, Temensnikov we had a problem with it, didn't we? Right, higher intermediary. It's not enough money, guys. It's not enough money. Want to sell him. 500k? That's fine. I'll take 500k. It's not ideal, but we only paid 100, right? So we're still making profit. So that's going to be fine. That's what we'll do. And just looking here now. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's skip forward a little bit more here. Temensnikov is frustrating. It was the price. Maybe we could still boost this up a little bit. Oh, hello. I'm not going to get it, but let's try it. Okay. He's now worth 4 million quid. Doubt we're going to get that. No. But it was worth looking at. Let's try him again. It's not going to work, Liz. I'm trying to basically maybe get around the game a bit here. But I don't think it's going to work. Right, commercial summary. This is going to be interesting for us, guys. We're going into next season because this will make a lot of difference. Sponsorships up to 2 million. Corporate and hospitalities up. Broadcast revenues are down. However, they will go back up. Match day commercial revenues up. That's good. Interesting to see Abue. Well, Shock Horror. He's been so good, hasn't he? Changing ticket price, gone up by £4. Sorry, everyone. Welcome to Premier League football. Got to pay for that lion they've got to look after on the logo. Average season ticket price has gone up 15%. Okay, not bad. New scouting budget. We know about that. Great. Is there going to be anyone else coming in to make an offer now as we get to the 1st of June, guys? Yep, we got a couple more. Brentford have come in with that 59k. I can't believe Chelsea are going to sign our backup keeper. Offered £500,000 quid for this guy. I mean, I don't think anyone else is going to be interested, are they? No. Oh, I'm going to have to accept it. It's terrible. I could have loaned him out, I guess, but I'll accept it. Gillingham staff contracts we're going to come back next episode and have a look at. Because I think for now we've got a month left to make a deal. 443 quid for a Prem season ticket is good. That is true, to be fair. That is true, mate. That is not bad at all. Try and look after the fans, eh? But to be fair, don't forget you are sat on scaffolding, so it's not going to be 100% ideal, is it? So, right, we're at the 1st of June. Let's see if we can get anyone else out the door a minute here before we wrap things up for tonight. Nicely, the managerial support and the dressing room atmosphere is excellent. Good that Masterson didn't get his new deal and he's not kicked off about it. That can be helpful with dealing with the rest of them. Because if we want to stay in the Premier League, we're going to have to invest money in new players, right? And actually, I will quickly show you the 2 guys we've already got coming in. El Canus is a priority. Not a bad wage either. I quite like the idea of that as a weird one. Cornet's fine. Diao would be great, but the estimated wage is ridiculous here, isn't it? I mean, I'll add him to the shortlist, but I don't think that's going to happen. See, at the moment, I don't think we want to invest loads of money in him. Too much money. Carrick, I'm interested in at that price. Yeah, definitely. £5 million for this guy when he's got great bravery, composure, determination, dribbling, finishing, first touch and passing. We can talk some business here. So let's lowball them with £1 million because that's what you do when you're a big football club. Really upset them. 50 goals, you can have another £500,000 quid. After the league appearances, 50 games, £500,000 quid. International appearances, 20, £500,000. I will give him £2.5 million. That's worth £4 million. Okay, they want a lot more than that. I didn't expect any different there, really. We might get charged a lot. I mean, £5 million doesn't seem bad of the 13. We still got a lot of wage budget. Getting closer. I'm going to have to do some instalments, aren't I? Just 600k? I don't want to overload it on instalments, so I do find that you shouldn't really do it. Getting closer. Right, down to 5 million. Yeah, right. Carrick's coming in, guys. So that's going to be another wing option we got on the right. And I think he's someone that can become a world class. He'll play for England, won't he? Really, with that stats, he probably will. Not got a great acceleration, but there we go. I pay 390 for Grimsby in League 2. Mate, that's insane. But at least you're supporting your teammate by doing so. It's a fair play to you. Because it's a lot of money for a lot of people, that is, you know. But at least you go, you know, support your team and respect you for it. It's hard for me because I'm quite far away from Leicester. So, right, Temesnikov's gone, guys. The end of a short-lived but quite beautiful era. But Temesnikov has left the building. Thank you very much. Enjoy Bulgaria. Right, start negotiations. Now, while we're paying 5 million for this guy, his contract is not bad, right? 20 grand. I'm going to boost this up because I want to get my cheeky... Oh, no, he's got a minimum fee release clause he wants. Well, it's not going to be any more than that. Sorry. Relegation, 9. I need to get at least double my money back. I hate it when they do that, these blooming people. He's at least accepted it. Right, at least it's 16. Maybe we can get rid of it quickly. It's still worth getting him despite that, because I still think we're going to find some value in playing him, right? So that's fine. Right, guys, I think let's quickly have a look at some of the other players. No offers for them. McCracken signing for Chelsea. What a way to end the episode. Our backup goalkeeper is literally terrible. We're selling him to Chelsea for 60,000. Chelsea love signing goalkeepers, don't they? Insane stuff. Let me show you who else is already coming in, so I forgot to do this. This guy's probably out, not good enough now, because we signed him when we didn't think we were going up. Finley Marshall's already coming in on a free transfer from Aberdeen. I mean, he's not terrible. Maybe we can loan him out for a year. But I like his determination and leadership. I like his passing and tackling and markings, okay? So that's something. And the other one's even younger, Archie Traynor. And once again, good determination. More of a young player coming in from Kilmarnock. Probably declined a bit actually since when I first saw him because the marking was a lot better than all the rest of it. But once again, we can loan him out as well. And that'll contribute to Omar Carrick coming in and Sorrow coming in and Barron coming in. So that leaves us, you can't even really see it here, I'm sure, but we're kind of there. You probably read it because it's in green pen, but we need a backup goalkeeper, a few centre-backs, right back, and then a striker who's going to be a young prospect perhaps to bring on a more experienced one. Yeah, and then I'd say we're getting pretty much there. I mean, you've got to be a little bit careful of money, obviously, but we might as well invest it here. I mean, I've got some sell-on clauses as well. But, yeah, I think we're in an exciting position, guys. And I think, obviously, we're in the Premier League. I mean, what else can you say apart from that? We might as well find that article all the way back here. there we go. Gillingham are promoted, guys, to the Premier League. We did it. Honestly, we did it. Thank you very much to all of you tonight. Mr. Lawmo there, thank you, mate. You've been really helpful this last hour in particular, talking about ideas for players to bring in and all the rest of it. And yeah, help some 50-minute bus ride to the pub and 5 walks to the ground. Mate, legendary. Honestly, enjoy the football life. Honestly, mate, it's brilliant. I got mates of mine to go down to Exeter City, and I guess I'm not sure I've been down Exeter. Obviously, it's a long way from Grimsby, but you know, those sort of days are beautiful. They really are. I prefer non-league, ironically, nowadays. I used to go watch Oxford City a lot in the Vanarama National South, and really enjoyed that. Really cheap, really fun day out. But guys, once again, thank you to you all tonight. But a lot of views tonight, over 100 actually we've had, which is great, and a good average view duration. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. Quickly before we go, I forgot to mention this earlier because I got so distracted. We do have the new episode of Dunfermline out. Obviously, like, it's like this format. It's not glitz and glamoury like the other ones do with all the graphics and all the rest of it. It's literally quick fire going through. Episode 3 is out. In 2 days' time, episode 4 will be coming out. That's going to be called Zaruk, who's one of our signings, to give you a little tidbit of the future, a little spoiler because you're here watching this one. But check that out if you want to see some more content, very similar to the live streams. And once again, thank you all very much for tonight. Really appreciate it. Chat, thank you for everything. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think we'll be at 10 o'clock when we come back. My voice will hopefully be rested. Keep an eye on the page, obviously hit the like and subscribe and all that. I will post on there as well about when the stream is, when it's all confirmed, alright? But once again, guys, thank you very much for a great one tonight. We're in the Premier League. I can't believe it. Gillingham are in the Premier League. And once again, I'll do timestamps for this one in case you want to go back and watch that crazy playoff final at another time. And I'll do that a bit later on, alright? So thank you very much, guys. Let me get my voice back. Catch you on the next live stream. Cheers to everyone in the chat. Mr. Lawmer Def. Cheers to Soul is Lost 22. Cheers to Mixed Music Vibes has been announced. And Leon Ali, who was in it earlier, has probably gone to bed. But thank you all very much. Catch you on the next stream. And cheers. We will see you next time once I've got this off. There we go. Where is it? See you next time.